Okay then, let's get this rolling. Hello, hello. How's it going, Chill? How's it going, Sajak? Hope everybody is doing good. Let me see. Hopefully YouTube comes through properly on the multi-stream chat. But yeah, hope everybody's having a good day. We're gonna be testing out the new stuff, right? We're gonna be testing out the new dungeon, seeing how things are going. Let me know if the stream quality looks okay on YouTube, because for some reason keep saying that the bitrate is lower than recommended. So I hope it looks okay on YouTube, right? So Chill, if you're still watching on YouTube, let me know if it looks okay, if it sounds okay. Just want to make sure that the quality is just fine. People watching this later, maybe on YouTube, this is a live stream on Twitch and YouTube. We're just gonna be testing out the new stuff. There's a lot that happened, right? There's a lot that has happened with yesterday's and I guess today's update. We have the new content, the Hall of Conquerors, which we're gonna be mostly focusing on today. I'm gonna be doing some of my dailies, but there's also new levels for heroes. There's also new content, new hero changes, a massive nerf, unfortunately, to Sturgius. So yeah, there's a lot to dive into. Pretty happy got my Genshin Impact Biz fully cleared yesterday by a streamer. First time for a full clear. Nice. Sometimes you just need that extra little bit of help, right? It's some content is tough. Some content is tough. But yeah, starting with some arena, just smashing through arena and stuff. Just the usual dailies. I've slacked. Honestly, I've slacked for arena. I've slacked for most stuff because honestly, I've I've not been enjoying, right? I've not been enjoying because it was tedious. It was boring. There was not much happening with King Arthur, so that's why I've even posted less YouTube videos. But now with the new things that have been added, I hope that it's gonna be more exciting, right? I'm hoping to get excited again. I'm hoping to enjoy stuff again. So definitely it's a good sign, right? It's a good sign. There's so much that I've done. Like, I'm not gonna be going over all of the changes that I've done in today's video or over the stream, just, you know, covering a few things. But if you want to see everything, just go ahead and check out my video from yesterday. Andy Ackerman, thank you for the super chat. Coffee and chocolate milk for the fam. How's it going, Andy? Really appreciate it. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Well, it's been a while since I got super chat, so I definitely really appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you're doing good, Andy. Hope you're still enjoying King Arthur, right? I've been, again, still playing, just a little bit more chill. I kind of like swapped the clans as well. I went into a more chill one because, like I mentioned, it's been in a little bit of a stale mode because of the lack of content, the lack of things to do. Even though I've not personally finished everything, like as an example, I've not done Podarge 10, right? Podarge Sanctuary, which again, I think I can do. I just need to put the time in it. At the same time, I've not pushed Forbidden Dungeon hard. Now, one of the reasons, right, because some people are like, well, how can you complain there's no content if you've not beat that? Well, one of the reasons was like this. I purposefully did not want to try and do it. I left it on purpose, not beat them, because I was like, you know what, if I ever decide to, you know, just try and stream again, try and do some more fun stuff, I just need to, you know, I want to have something left to do. If I would have beat that one, then I would have felt even worse, even bored, you know, more bored. And then I would have been like, okay, what am I playing for, right? What am I playing for? Okay, let me just forge a piece of Ascension set. Let me see, can I get a good piece? I don't have a set of this because I've not been farming Podarge. Effect resist, evasion recovery, I don't know, maybe that's gonna be if I decide to rebuild my Ain. Just finished driving 1100 miles in one go, pass out soon. Oh my god. We'll definitely need a sleep, definitely need a nap, so take care of yourself. By the way, Andy, let me know, how does the stream look and sound on YouTube? Is everything okay? I just keep seeing on my live stream keep getting warnings. The stream's current bitrate is whatever lower and is recommended than the recommended one. Recommended is supposed to be higher. So I'm curious if it still looks okay or not. If it, I hope it looks okay, so I don't have to restart the stream. You know, hopefully. But yeah, lots of stuff to go through. First of all, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my dailies, right? I'm just gonna start with my dailies. I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna go from there. We shouldn't waste my summers trying to get Nika Chivalry. I want the new Arthur. Yeah, I have not checked that. Well, I'm gonna look at that as well. We're gonna look at Arthur's kit for in the stream, right? I'm gonna go look over all this, and then I'm just gonna clip that and post it for a video later. So lots gonna be happening. Video and sound are both good. Okay, thank you, Andy. Thank you for confirming that. But yeah, there's lots of stuff. Like, I'm really excited about this change, right? The change that they did for the shard shop, it's so much better, right? Like, you get straight up only legendaries on this side. Right side, you get raid up summons, which I'm gonna be buying every single day, right? Raid up summon, one of those for 370, for 150 is not bad. Let me see, is that the equivalent of yeah, that's the equivalent of 2 rares. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that because I definitely need it. And heroes, we have lots of options. Look at that. Oh my god, Ain and Ceres. I just bought yesterday Nika and what's her name? Nika and Iwerit. So maybe I should have waited for these ones. But you know what? I already have my Ceres C9. I'm good. Ain I could get to C10, so that's gonna be fun. Then these ones I decided I'm not gonna buy because you need double. Right, this is double the price of actually buying the legendary, so the master memory stone for legendaries might not be the best quality or the best bang for your buck unless you have, like, you know, a ton of the hero shard points left. So definitely, you know, keep an eye and think about when you're purchasing stuff. Hello Daisy, how are you doing? Welcome. It's been a while, right? It's been a few weeks since I streamed. Just been busy. Been not as excited with King Arthur and stuff, but oh my god, Frost Morgan. I don't think I have Frost Morgan. I don't think I have Morgan's Frost Relic. Let me see. If I don't have it, I'm instantly gonna buy it because that's one of the ones that I'm missing. I don't have it. Yay, Shard Shop. Yay, Shard Shop. That's what I want to see. New stuff. Give me that one. Nom. I still have enough to buy 2 more, so I'm definitely good. This is massive changes. They've done massive changes for the game, so kudos to them. Got Ain and Betty at 64 now. Nice. I need to level up some of my people. It's just I'm scared because the gold goes fast, right? Look at this. 7 levels, 5 million gold. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt leveling everybody now. It's gonna be a good thing because we're gonna use the billion of XP that we have left over, but the gold is gonna hurt. So the fact that they actually changed the gold cost as well for Burning Land, right? It's 12 now per run, right? It's sorry, 14 instead of what it was, 18. That's it's a good change because it means we can farm more gold if we want to. Happy to see you. Happy to be back, Daisy. Happy to be back. Yeah, but with the changes, and especially with the nerf to Sergius, it kind of changed a lot, right? Like most of my teams, maybe for most of my dungeons, what I use Sergius might not work anymore, so that's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna have to look at those again. My Forbidden Dungeon, for normal stages at least, they're not gonna be working again either, so it's gonna be a bit quirky. Same thing for Forbidden Dungeon Hard. However, I feel like what they have done with this change is they're just gonna make people go, still use Sergius, right? Maybe not everywhere like we used to use him before with the Flame one, but I think we're still gonna use him, but we're gonna use him with the Stone Relic instead, right? Because that one still pushes attack gauge, it does some damage, but it also brings us, what's it called? It also gives us a chance to push the attack gauge back if you have, what's it called? If you have the Focus Fire or something that is called, let me see again. What's the debuff called? Focus Target. If this one's landed, then he does push back the attack gauge on the 3rd skill, so 100% dependent chance to decrease attack gauge by 25% if they have focus target, but then also 100% chance to charge attack gauge by of each ally by 25%. So you just need to land that focus target more often. Let's see. The 2nd skill does focus target to one enemy for 1 turn. This one can go up to 2 turns. 100% chance to reduce all this hero's passive cooldowns by 2 turns and charge his attack gauge by 50%. So I guess I just need to start scaling this one up. I'm just gonna need to find some more common ones because you're just gonna be using him doing A3, A2, A3, A2, right? Just let him full YOLO and he's still gonna... He's not gonna be as good as he was with the Flame one, but he's still gonna be good with this one. Are the changes enough to bring your wife back? People need Susie. I don't think so, because I think Susie was like not enjoying the game to like to the fullest from the beginning. So she's focusing on some other stuff right now. So I don't think she's gonna be coming back. Let me see which way. This way. Okay. So yeah, I don't think Susie's gonna come back. She might do it at a certain point. A video, you know, checking the game out again, but full on coming back to the game, I don't think it's gonna happen. You got me though. Hopefully I'm enough. Hopefully I am enough. Okay, let me start ascending this one. Then I need to level it up. Okay, advance it. Oh yeah, I need some of this. Then I need some of those. Oh yeah, they pretty much removed everything, right? So they removed everything. I need some of this, source info, hell. So I need that, and then those what's it called? The powder. So the powder plus the whetstone. Let me see. Can I find the stage that brings that? That brings both. Yep, there it is. This is the stage. Now let's go ahead and just kill stuff. I need to 3-star for a mission, so I guess let me do that. Okay, boom, boom. Let's get him in the lead, actually. Him, her, and then Nika. And I guess let's just get Nika with the flame one, and let's smash stuff up. You're enough if you get derpy too. I mean, I can. What do you think of the video? Like, yeah, I'll be the derpy odd one. I'm derpy enough when I talk, so it's fine. Representing, by the way, looking forward to Godforge coming out. I'm just, oh my god. It's kind of like with the games that I'm playing. Like, I'm really loving Watcher as well, right? I'm enjoying my progress. I'm enjoying pushing through it. But it's like, you know, the views are not quite there. It would take me a little bit to become an established creator as well for that one. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get the views, but still, I cannot compete with Susie, with Fastidious, with War Guides, right? They're already established ones, so it's tough for me to be able to compete for views and obviously try and you know, get more money from YouTube, because at the end of the day, it's my full-time job, and you know, gotta pay the bills, gotta pay the house and all that. So it's a bit tricky. So I've been demotivated because of that. And then, like, you know, again, King Arthur, I've been having fun, but it's unfortunately King Arthur's been on a little bit of a, you know, downward trend recently, because like I said, because of the way that they've been doing stuff, right? They just need the content, right? They just needed more content, and now we have it. So that's gonna be the thing that's hopefully gonna bring the lifeblood back into the game, and hopefully it's gonna get me really excited, because that's why I'm streaming today, right? You see, that's why I'm streaming today, because I'm hoping things are gonna be good. This guy needs to stop putting that block damage. I think I just need to kill him first. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And then clap him. Golfers be a level playing field for all CCs. Yes, exactly. And honestly, my plan for that is, I'm hoping to stick to it, I want to go insane. Like, I want to go full on, all in, everything. It's pretty much my hope and my goal for Godforge is to be, it's going to be impossible for me to be the #1, right? Because there are a lot of other big content creators that will cover it, that have established player communities, right? Bigger communities such as Scratch, you know, my brother from another mother, Scratch, such as maybe even if Ash is going to cover it. So it's going to be tough to compete with them. That's why I'm hoping to be top 3 content creators. I know I'm going to go all in. I know I'm going to go crazy. I know I'm going to, you know, do everything in my power to try and cover it as much as possible. And possibly I'm going to restart working on the, what's it called, on the website for that. But for that, I'm going to be needing, you know, I really need to find somebody that's a developer that wants to partner up with me on that, because I cannot afford to pay 10,000 to get this website started from scratch. You know, I did have a start of a website for King Arthur, but unfortunately the developer for that one just disappeared, because I guess honestly he was overwhelmed by what we wanted. So yeah, that might be one of the goals. You already are insane. Thank you, Andy. Vigorous pork. I don't need viewers. Thank you very much. I'm okay. I'm okay. Let me just ban that person. Let's see. Vigorous. Oh boy, it asks me to Has asked me to log in on Streamlabs. I'll do that later. Let me just ban over here. There we go. Yo, how's this game been? It's been so long since I played H2K. The game's been in a little bit of a dead period. It's been a little bit slow, but they just released today and yesterday some massive patch notes, massive changes. There's new content, so it's a good sign, and I'm hoping they're gonna keep doing this, right? I'm hoping they're gonna keep releasing new content. I'm hoping they're gonna keep releasing new cool stuff. So that's why I'm streaming today, right? I have high hopes for it. I really enjoyed King Arthur from the beginning. What's new? Well, where do I start? Where do I start, H2K? So, new hero in Caliber Arthur, which I've not checked. We're gonna check in the stream. New content, the Hall of Conquerors, which we're gonna check. Changes to Gorgos, it costs less stamina to farm. Changes to hero level ups. If you have chivalries, you have a level breakthrough. You can go from level 60, which was max, to level 70 if you have your heroes 10, chivalry 10. So whoever is chivalry 10 can go more levels. They reworked the shops, like the shard shop, for example, is insane right now. It's just wow. Like, look at this shard shop. If you go over here, look at the heroes, just full on legendaries over here. Ceres, Ain, Gilroy, Tristan, Claudius. Then over here you can get legendary memory stones, raid up summons, which I just bought one. Relics, you have a lot of cool ones. I just bought Morgan's Frost one. You get relic tickets over here. Then if we go to the other shops, I think the arena one they changed. They removed the most unused stuff, like the uncommon things, right? The uncommon chest. Now they put legendary and rare ones. Clan shop, they removed again some of the uncommon stuff that nobody bought. They upped the cost. They upped the possibility to buy 3 of those stones instead of just 1 every day. There's a lot, right? There's been a, but also the bad thing, they nerfed Surges, and that's sad. That's sad. So at least the flame relic, that was, you know, it was a bit OP. I'm not gonna lie, it was overpowered, but still. Are you also on Twitch? Yes, I'm also on Twitch, Andy. Only seeing yourself on YouTube. Yeah, I'm also on Twitch. I think people on YouTube usually just are more. I have 14 concurrent viewers, if you know, and it's just I guess people just like to enjoy watch. Some people just support and watch in the background. So for example, I know Daisary is also lurking on YouTube. She's mostly chatting on Twitch because Twitch is more fun for chatting, but YouTube is you know, YouTube's good for views afterwards, right? Because the thing is, with Twitch, the payment's not as the payment with Twitch is not as good, unfortunately, because ads, you know, and subs are not the best. Whereas on YouTube, you get views after that, and you know, the ads from that can pay a lot better. May I suggest merging chats on screen so we can see each other? I will have to look at it. I had it in the past. It was like over here at the top. Let me see. Can I just put the chat again? Okay, let me see if I put that. So I put the chat. Let's see if some people write. Let's see. Testing, I guess, to see. Mine's gonna appear from YouTube. Yeah, but it just appears. It's gonna be too tiny, unfortunately, you know. It's gonna be a little bit too tiny. Otherwise, I'd have to make myself really small, you know. And if I make myself really small, it's kind of like let me see. Let me just try and put the chat box somehow over there, so it appears again. I used to have the. Okay, let's see, like that. It's just too small, right? Can people actually read this? Can you guys actually... If you guys can read it, then that's fine. I'll leave it, right? It's gonna jump a little bit on the screen. So, okay, so if that looks fine, then I'll just leave it there, right? I'll leave it there so, like, people can see each other. That's good. I don't mind. I just had it because I was too tiny before. I used to be, like, at the top. Right, like at the top right side over there, it was too tiny, and I said, you know what, I always have cool t-shirts, and I always want to show my cool t-shirts, so I move myself there, and then I can do that. You can see you two people, and when you made it bigger, it was perfect. I mean, I can make it even bigger, just I don't want it to overlap the screen too much. See, like if I put it too big, then it's gonna go over my whole thingy, so it's gonna be weird. And obviously I don't want to cover myself completely, so... Like, I'm not sure if it's gonna go when the chat goes all the way up, if people are gonna miss it. But anyway, we did it, you know. I'm always open to feedback. Just keep in mind, I'm not the type of person that minds, right? Just always give me feedback. If you feel like something doesn't look too good or something needs to be changed or improved, always let me know. I'm definitely not one to mind that, right? Feedback's good because at the end of the day, I'm streaming. When I'm streaming for you guys, right? So people to enjoy, people to see what's happening. And if something doesn't look quite good, then obviously I'm going to change it. So like, for example, now you guys told me you want the chat. I put the chat up. Why not? Why not? But yeah, I'm first starting to do my dailies. Then, I think before we jump in the Hall of Conquerors, after I do my dailies, we're gonna look at Arthur's kit, right? The new Arthur, Caliburn Arthur. And, because the thing is, you know what? That video I'm just gonna make, that just going Arthur's kit, I'm gonna make it into a YouTube video, because why not? Let me see if this changes. Can I do just this? What's this? It's nothing. Okay, so I might just record it with me like this and just cut it for the stream afterwards, and it is what it is. But yeah. I did reset all the teams. I forgot all of my setups. Yeah, honestly, in a way, it's a good thing because with the fact that they got Surge's nerfed, the Flame Relic, lots of people might have used him in a lot of their teams, myself included. So that means we're just gonna need to redo our teams, right? We're gonna need to redo our teams, and that's it. Yeah, there is a new champ, H2K. So after I do these runs, we're gonna look after Caliburn Arthur's kit, right? We're gonna check his kit out, see what he's all about, see what he brings new and all of that fun stuff, right? Because I'm curious, right? I'm curious, especially because I always do that. I go over the updates on the first day, then the day after I do the hero, because usually I like to leave it for the next day. So if I get some people giving me, you know, maybe some people have checked him already and they can give me some tips, because I don't instantly pull for him. I don't instantly max him, right? Because I'm fully free to play in this game. So, it kind of gives me time to get some input from other people that I can help afterwards, right? If they give me input saying, okay, he sucks or he's really good, I can get some input afterwards for my YouTube video when I do it and say like, okay, so the general sentiment is this. Now, the only thing that I've seen about him so far is the fact that maybe he's actually the reason, Caliburn Arthur is the reason why Surge's got nerfed, because apparently the new Arthur has an interesting thing in his kit that makes the enemy not getting a turn and us keep getting turns more and more and more, makes us a little bit overpowered. No, I tried to switch scenes, Andy, and because of that reason, what's it called? Because of that reason, it just disappeared. Like, I switched scenes to try and see if I can record right through, if I had the recording scene set up for the stream, but I don't. Habib, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Just noticed. Welcome, welcome. Hype. Okay, so I guess it is time, right? I'll just do everything else afterwards with the Forbidden Dungeon. Oh yeah, previous ranking. Yes, give me free stuff. I'll take it. So, are we ready to check out the new hero? You got a fragrance collection? Just curious. What do you mean? What do you mean H2K fragrance? Fragrance as in sprays or something? Or why? Perfume. Not really. I just have, there's one specific one that I get from a shop that's kind of like, you know, not an actual name brand, but it smells amazing and I love it. And that's the one I keep buying. Just this t-shirt is my parents went to Dubai for Easter, right, for a week. And I love t-shirts. They know I love t-shirts, so they got me this fun t-shirt, right? Like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I have like 50 t-shirts. They're all on coat hangers in the new house. It's so much better. Not Essence of Ass. No, that's for the nighttime, Andy. Or when I work too hard. Okay. So I guess it's time to check out the new hero, right? Like I usually do. I just check the heroes one day after, because first of all I go in what's it called? Usually I just go over the updates and then I jump over to check the heroes. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. As you can see, I'm live on stream, so if you see some chat happening, this is you know, say hello to YouTube, guys. So let's see, Caliburn Arthur. Okay, let's check out his kit. Where did I go to him this time though? So Can I not go to info? I guess go to codex. Okay, so Kelburn Arthur is brings the lead effect. In all battles, grants all allies damage dealt plus 10%. Just straight up damage dealt. Think he's the first one to actually bring that. That's good. Also grants all Stag's favor allies hit accuracy 10%. Okay, so when I hear Stag's favor, I just think Ain, Tristan, then what's her name? Kay as well, then Isolde. So, you know, this is, I guess it's a good aura. He's obviously Stag attack and he gains benefit from night, right? Nighttime he receives the environmental effects, more damage. Then we're gonna be looking at his passives first. So let's see. Lost, oh my god, that's a lot of text. So, Lost Reason. At the start of battle, 100% chance to gain hit dealt into attack for the rest of the battle. So the more damage you do, the more your attack is gonna grow. So this was the one thing that somebody gave me feedback on YouTube and they said, I guess that the reason why they nerf Sergia so you don't get that massive attack gauge boost is because he would have been busted, right? The more damage you do, the more damage you get, right? The more hits you do, the more attack you get. So by having that team that just spammed Morgan, Flame, second skill with Sergius is the third skill, you get so many tons that you would get so much attack that, you know, enemy never gets a turn. So this would have been too crazy. Next thing, again, hit dealt to critical rate increase, crit damage increase, to hit accurate. Okay, so he pretty much sounds like he's gonna be busted. Let me just see actually if I, let me get into minimum, right? I want to see minimum. Is it the same thing? Okay, no. So, with chivalries, he's gonna get more of that. At the end, we're gonna see the chivalries as well. So for just base level, he gets more attack and more crit rate the more hits he does. Also grants all stag favors allies crit rate increase for 2 turns. So when does this happen? Oh wait, at the start of the battle. So you start the battle with more crit rate for all your stag allies. That's good. That's massive. That means he can be a good damage dealer, I guess. Okay, next one. When attacking while you have a Stygian aura, attacks the selected target 5 times, total damage 215 per. Oh my god. 100% chance to remove all Stygian aura from self. Okay, so this one says increases evasion rate and defense rate. So we're gonna have to see where does he get this. I'm presuming on the third skill. Okay, upon taking fatal damage, 100% chance to gain immortality, 100% chance to gain attack gauge decrease immunity for 2 turns. That's good. That's crazy. Dark Knight, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome. So this one gives him immortality. He survives 2 turns and then attack gauge immunity for 2 turns. This is interesting. This is really interesting. Damn. Still, I have to see where this Stygian aura comes from. I'm guessing from the from his skill. So let's see. Flame Relic for skill. Attacks on enemy 2 times. Attack. 40% chance to inflict attack decrease. Okay, so he pushes, so he lowers the enemy's attack. Second skill, attacks on enemy 3 times. Deals total damage 204%. That's pretty good for a second skill. If target has debuff, 100% chance to charge attack gauge by 25%. And then chance to gain Stygian aura for the rest of the battle. Oh my god. This is good. This is good. So pretty much you land debuff, you gain this, and then when you're doing the passive, when you attack and you have that, you do so much more damage. So this one goes to, as a second skill, 215 plus 2 for 415% attack. That's a lot. And gain attack gauge. Sounds good. Sounds good so far. Okay, let's see. Third skill, attacks all enemies 2 times. Total damage 140%. 100% chance to recover 1 vigor. So the AoE damage not that good. It gives 1 vigor to himself, but just looking at the initial kit, I think he would be just a flame damage dealer with using the second skill mostly, right? Because one time you get Stygian aura, the other time you remove it. One time you get it, the other time you remove it, especially with this cooldown. This is gonna be fun, and plus it has a ton of multi-hits, so that's gonna be interesting. Plus gives himself survivability with this, plus more damage, more crit rate with this. Now let's see chivalries. Let's see what the chivalries do. So, okay, let's have a look at the chivalries. And then I guess, you know what, let's check the other relics as well and then go with chivalry. So, first hit, same thing, damage and attack decrease. Second hit, same thing, damage. It gives pierce increase this time, and then this one was giving a attack gauge boost. So the first relic gives him pierce increase, and again, Stygian aura for the rest of the battle. The third skill, AoE double hit, okay. Then if they have debuff, deals additional one-time damage, so 210% damage. That's decent. If the target has a debuff, chance to gain Stygian aura. Okay, so this can be even better in the Frost Relic, right, can be a good AoE damage dealer. He doesn't compete with, what's his name? I mean, he's gonna compete with somebody like a Cormac, because he has higher base stats, but Cormac just does more damage with this, so that's interesting. Okay, let's see, Storm Relic, same thing, attack decrease. Second skill, same thing, pierce increased, gives him Stygian Aura. And then the third skill, 4-hitter, 304%. If he has the debuff, this drains damage, which means heals himself, and then chance to gain Stygian Aura. 304 is not good enough damage though. For this, I'd rather just go with the second one because it consumes less vigor. I guess you would go with this when, because then you get the extra bonus as well. I think he can be a single target damage dealer. He can compete, especially with this. Depends how much this one can charge, right? The attack, crit damage. I think he could compete with Eweret, with Bedivere, stuff like that, even though he doesn't have ignore defense in his kit. But let's see his chivalry. So first one, additional skill effect gives him, yep, the conversion. So just chivalry 1 gives him crit damage and hit accuracy every time you do hits. So that's good. This is just chivalry 1 makes it easy. Okay, second one, when attacking if target doesn't have debuff, chance to inflict Caliban's curse for 2 turns. Okay, lowers their attack by 10%, that's really good. Then Caliban's will, skill enhancement, damage ignores 20% of the, just what I was mentioning. It doesn't have ignore defense, well now it does. So Caliban's will, which one is this? Is it the second skill? Or is it the passive? Okay, this one. So ignores 20% defense. It's an unwanted cooldown, kind of like Bedivere's one. So Chivalry 3 is gonna be massive for him. Giving him this, pretty much every other hit, he's gonna be getting this. So one hit he does it, one hit he doesn't. One hit he does it, one hit he doesn't. So I think he's gonna be a massive damage dealer. Then let's see, tier 4, Sworn Revenge, Rule of Darkness, skill enhancement, additional effect, number of uses increases by removes. 100% chance to remove all debuffs dot abnormal status from self. That's the third skill. So when you get fatal hit, you become immortal, attack is decreased, and remove all of this, right? Remove all of his debuffs. That's just Chivalry 4. That's massive. Okay, Chivalry 5. Additional skill enhancement for skill 3. When selected target has a debuff, 100% chance for this hero to gain Stygian Aura for the rest of the battle. So let's see, which is Unstoppable Doom. When selected has debuff, gains Stygian, but didn't he already have that? I guess it just adds it to the Flame Relic, right? Because when we looked, he already had it on the third skill. Okay, he didn't have it in the Frost one. Didn't have it here. Okay, so only when he's maxed, he adds that on the third skill. Okay, I guess that makes sense if you want to use him for the third skill as well, right? Chivalry 5 gives him more of that. Then everything else just stats. I like this new way of doing it, right? I like this new way of the best chivalry that they receive bonus is at tier 5 instead of chivalry 8. It makes them look not so, you know, pay to win. Even though it's the, you know, it's not pay to win by any means. I'm fully free to play, I've never needed that. But all in all, Arthur looks pretty awesome. Caliban Arthur looks pretty awesome. I'm definitely looking forward to that. I guess I'm just gonna do this for today's video. So we're gonna look, I'm gonna come back maybe in the next few days and we're gonna look at this event, right? Actually, you know, let's just look now. Let's just look now at the dungeon. Let's just look at the rewards we can get. So dungeon, as per usual, go ahead and push this and so on. Let's see the event shop. What does the event shop have? So legendary hero summon ticket selector one. Again, getting the selector one is really good. So straight up I would get this, right? Straight up worth it. Relic ticket random, hero random, legendary memory stones. Again, I would go all in for this. Read up tickets, go all in for this. So yeah, it's pretty standard. I guess this one just looks like the previous one that we had for which was the last one. I think it was the Brennan one. So just as always, what I would personally buy just to rate up summons, this one, and then if you still have stuff left over, get this one. Oh, sorry, raid ups, legendary master memory stones, the hero selector, and then this ticket. I guess that's about it. If you want to buy, it depends how much you farm it, right? But yeah, I guess that's that covers all of the event. That covers Caliban Arthur. I would 100%. I think I'm 100% gonna pull for him. So definitely keep an eye out on the channel. I'm gonna get at least one copy of him because he looks awesome. I'm really curious how much damage he does. But for the sake of YouTube, guys, people watching this later, because again, I was recording. Thank you for watching. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next. Also, there's a link in the description and pinned comment of the video that you can click to support me as a content creator. Costs you nothing, helps me a ton. I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys. Okay, YouTube video's done. Sorry, I was not reading chat. I was just recording this for the sake of a YouTube video to post later. So, let's see. Shirts and coat hangers. Yes, H2K. I like to have it that way because normally I would just have them folded. But because, like I said, I like my fun shirts and different shirts to have for work, I like to rotate them. So I use, different one. H2K, congrats on getting Caliburn Arthur. I just saw you. But like, yeah, that's why I have my t-shirts on coat hangers. I just put them there. Multitasking. Yep. How do you collect so many rate up summons that's free to pay? It takes you forever. Just through stuff the game gives us, right? I never pay. And keep in mind, some people say like, oh, you're a content creator, you get stuff from the game. No. King Arthur does not give us any in-game currency, right? So people that say that, they're wrong. We get no in-game currency, just stuff that gives us, in the events, if we can grab. Let me see, do I have something that I can show you? Okay, there's nothing over here. Anything over here? No rate ups, but whenever they are over here, that's what we get. Okay, so, oh, by the way, there's a lot happening over here in the events. Any chance you try Dragonet again when they relaunch? Yes, 100% Dark Knight. I'm 100% gonna try it. I'm just hoping, to get a sponsorship from them as well. But I definitely want to see what it looks like. It was my favorite game of all time, so I'm definitely gonna check that out. H2K, did you get more? No, just one. Oh yeah, you did. Wait. Oh no, you got Ain and then you got Caliburn. Congrats. Ain's obviously good. Caliburn's good. Oh yeah, by the way, H2K, not sure if you noticed, special summons have a wish list now, right? You have a wish list in the special summons where you put 4 legendaries and you can only get these 4 legendaries when you do summons. So that's definitely massive. Also, your video was the best. Thank you, Dark Knight. Like, I'm really hoping, because obviously this is my full-time job, so I'm hoping to get a sponsorship as well, because I have to pay the bills. I still have to pay for the house I'm living in, right? I still need to pay a little bit for that. But yeah, who would I want to level up after this? So let's see, these 4. I guess let me put Lot in there. Or Clarison or Vivian or I don't know. I definitely not Tristan because you get him from the shop. Ceres, I already have C9. Nika, I have C9. I guess, I use Gillian a lot. I love Gillian. I'm gonna put Gillian there because C3 Gillian is actually massive. So the new thing, H2K, you have a wish list, right? And when you get the legendary, you're guaranteed to get one of these 4 only. Nothing else. Just one of these 4 that you put in the wish list, that's all you get. Which is massive. That's massive improvement. Massive quality of life. They have potential again, right? They're doing some cool stuff over there. So yeah, this is awesome. Okay, let's see. Let me see that I finished most of my stuff. Okay, I just need to do the Forbidden Dungeon thing. Lots of stamina. Let me do my auto clear for Forbidden Dungeon. I'm not pushing Forbidden Dungeon hard, obviously, so I'm just auto clearing. I got to 11, I stopped. Might push it some other days if I decide to do that on stream. How many days do we still have for it? Oh yes, 13 days. Just recently reset, so there's still plenty of time. Okay, get the Forbidden Dungeon quest. Get this one. Wait, give me my gold. Give me my gold, my stamina. Okay, let's grab stuff from over here. There we go. You had space in the clan. Oh yeah, sorry, I think I missed that. Honestly, there's the CLS cluster. Let me just give you the link to that. Let me see, do I have clan? I'm just in a chill clan right now. We are 24 out of 25, so I think you can apply. Just search for CLS Gauntlet, right? As you can see it on screen. Search for this and apply. I think we still have 1 spot, so go ahead. But you're gonna have to join our Discord as well. If you're not in the CLS Discord already, let me give you the invitation. If anybody ever wants, a clan for honestly any game, because this is one of the biggest clusters out there, that's the CLS Discord. Just join, look at the games that we cover, and just hit that up, and we're gonna find a spot for you, right? So that's the CLS Discord. Join that. You're gonna be to a page where it says, okay, what game are you here for, and then search for a clan, fun stuff, and I guarantee you we're gonna be finding a home, no matter the game. at least if we cover it. We cover most of the big ones. Go away, red dots. Too many red dots. Pop-up products, no. I'm free to play. As we can see by the first thing that pops on my screen, first purchase. So if anybody ever doubts the fact that I'm free to play, there's this on the screen. First purchase bonus, which means never spent anything in the game. Let me see, any crystal offers? Okay, they have this. Nope, don't care. What's that one? Okay, this sounds interesting. Would I really want to pay 900 for this? Nah, I'm saving it for now. It's hard. It's harder and harder to get crystals. So I'm always trying to be, you know, just moderate with it. But let's have a look at the event. So what's happening? Okay, so yeah, so for that dungeon, the boosted ones are obviously Caliburn Arthur, Tristan, Kay, Ardoin, and then normal Arthur, Isolde, and the other ones. I think this would be the team that I would use. Exactly what you see at the top. Just instead of Ardoin, maybe I would use Isolde. Maybe if would she bring me enough healing? I know Chivalry 8, she's insane, right? If you build any counterattack set, she can just keep putting everybody to polymorph. Be polymorphed, that's insane. She counterattacks with this, right? 30% chance to do polymorph, can do some good damage. But maybe if I need some healing, I would use the third skill as well. So maybe that's what I would do. I would have you use the third skill, just build any counterattack sets for the sake of that team. But we'll have to see. Let's see, what are the other events? So Hall of Conquest, the debut. We're gonna go and check this out. Obviously, we're gonna fight it. Conquest Caliburn Arthur. So it says complete Hall of Conquest, destroy 3 heart of that. Okay, so it kind of needs us as part of the quest to use Caliburn Arthur. Okay. I'm obviously not going to be summoning for him now. I might just do that. That might be the video for tomorrow. I might summon tomorrow and then make some specific videos on these. Let's see, what's this one? Battle him. Destroy. Okay, okay. So this one does not require us to use Caliburn Arthur specifically. Just have to battle Hrungnir, right? What's his name again? Hrungnir. Okay. Just do some stuff. Then this one just battle Talos. Okay, same thing, doesn't require us to use Arthur. That's about it. So just for the sake of the first one, I guess for the steel flanked Penveed, they require you to use Caliburn Arthur. For everything else, just randomness. And that's about it. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready to have a look at this? Let's see, Hall of Conquest. I'm excited. Who's excited? Ooh, I wonder if there's a limit attacks. So it kind of seems like there's 7 days. Right over here that we have to for the leaderboards. Rewards that we get is times 100 or more destroyed. Okay, you get ourselves memory rudiment selection chest. Select something legendary hero memory rudiment. Like I think this was the one that you get these, and once you get to 10, you can choose the legendary, right? Or we'll have to double check. So rewards pretty much says the same. Season 1 ranking gives us his frost relic if you're top 50. Okay. Okay, interesting. Lots of crystals. We need more places to give us crystals, so this is good. Like, yeah, again, the more you destroy stuff, the more you get stuff. So that's it. This is good. This is good rewards, right? And there's a challenge, right? The challenge is to get to 100. Oh my god, this is exciting. This is exciting for sure. I'm curious. Let's see. Which one do we start with? So which one? Do we just go with steel flanked Penveed? Because that's the first one, or do we start with the other ones? Because the first one we can test out with after I do my summons and get Caliburn Arthur. Do we start with Hrungnir? See what Hrungnir says, what he does. I'll let you guys decide. Okay, so out of the 3, Hrungnir, Talos, or Steel Flank Penguin, whichever you guys say I should test out first, that's what I'm gonna do. Because that's the point, right? That's why I have you guys in chat. Just getting some more coffee in there. And then hydrating with some water. Also, I really love the design, right? The design that they made for these, they just look insane. So let's see. Any ideas? What do we think, chat? YouTube, Twitch, what do we think? Which one do we want to try first? Do we just go from the beginning? Or do we jump to any other one. I mean, I think we can challenge any of them. I'm not sure if it's unlimited challenges, if it's one challenge. Let's start with the end, I guess. Let's start with the end. Okay, so let's check what he does. So recommended hero, okay, buff, debuff, and recovery. So let's see, applied monster effects, attack gauge, recharge 5% to sell when hit. So every time you hit him, he gains attack gauge, which means he's gonna move a lot. Then at the start of battle, he has Overlord's Favor, immune to abnormal statuses, duration increases and being stolen from. Okay, makes sense. Attack gauge immunity, of course, and dot immunity. Okay, so dot's not gonna work for this fight. So it's all gonna be about raw damage against Talos. Now let's see what skills he does. Okay, so again, first passive, when attacking, 100% chance to gain rising heat for the rest of the battle. If you have 4 or more rising heat, remove all rising heat, 100% chance to gain overload for 2 turns. Okay, so rising heat also increases attack speed, and then overload. No action can be taken during turn, damage taken 40%. Goes up to, okay, so when he has the overload, that's when you kind of want to try and get your big hits on, I guess. But it's hard to do it exactly with that rotation. That's good to know. Okay, second passive, Shield of Olympus. Obviously, as we know, when hit, it's the usual one that we had for this Titan one. Applies shield himself for 1 turn. Receives additional damage proportional to stats. Shield decreases upon taking dot. But he's immune to dots, so I guess this is irrelevant. This part of the taking dot is irrelevant because, as we saw the first thing, he's immune to that. When target dies, attack gauge recharge 80%. So again, this is kind of like the basic thing that the Guardian has, which means you want to make sure nobody dies. Keep your people alive, keep them buffed. Okay, the hit, attacks one enemy, does damage, okay, AoE hit, okay, AoE hit, damage, and then trigger ability switch, okay, debuff into attack increase 1 on target. So if you put debuffs on him, he transfers them, he converts them into attack increase. Okay, that's not good. Attacks 2 random enemies 1 time, dealing a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Then attacks all enemies 3 times and doing a lot of damage. So pretty much he's mostly smash, smash, smash. What else did we see? Dot does not work. He does a lot of damage. You gotta keep yourself alive. People should not die. So let's go in there blind. So let's see. What's the best combination I could have would be something like Nika for the lead as a healer to keep myself alive. Then Iberet as a damage dealer. I guess the element, he's dark element. So this might give us an idea because he's like dark element. He should be neutral to everything else, which means that there still is a chance in the future we're gonna have light and dark relics for people in the game. We already knew that there was something in the game like that. They removed it. It used to be a thing at the beginning. You could go into the codex, you could go and check your heroes and you could see that they had those relics. They kind of removed that, but because we see him as dark, that means we can do that. So applied dungeon effects, applied monster effects. What does this mean? Does this mean he applies to us or that applies to himself? Okay, so to him, he gains this attack gauge recharge when he gets hit, and then he gets dot immunity. So I guess because of this, he gets the dot immunity. So yeah. Anyway, let's see. So Nika, Iberet. I think Iberet, do I go with Flame or with Storm? I think I'm gonna go with Flame because I like to spam the second skill with her. Then next one, who do we want to bring? We want to bring Morgan, so you can keep doing those debuffs. And then the other one, I guess we can bring an Ain, or do we need something else for survivability, or we just go, you know what, let's just go the usual smash. Let's just go smash, smash, and Nika. Nika's gonna be honestly in most of your teams. If you have Nika Chivalry 8, she should be in all of your teams. Doesn't matter if you have the Flame Relic, doesn't matter if you have the Frost Relic, Nika should be in all of your teams because her Chivalry 8 giving you that extra vigor just makes it insane. Okay, let's see. Setups, boom, 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 and like that, I guess. Oh yeah, we also had, by the way, H2K. We also have detailed settings where you can set your people to do for the first 5 skill. Or I think you can use, think you can do this. What does this say? The skill corresponding to the skill order will be used before moving on to the next one. So you can do the 5 you know, you can do the 5 skills that they do for each and every single one of them. It's a start, right? This is definitely a start. So that's interesting. But yeah, let's see what do we do against Talos. What can we do against this Talos guy? The image is just insane. It just looks crazy. Okay, let's pan to camera 2. Is there a timer? I don't think there's a timer for this. Damage score. I guess you know what, let's put it on full auto. Let's see what happens, right? Full auto, let's see what happens. I'm curious how much damage actually does. I'm curious how much damage we do. Okay, so his damage doesn't seem that crazy. I'm curious if this, again, does this one go up? As a... Does he get more HP as we kill him? Does he get more damage as we kill him? But because so far, it seems easy. So far, it seems a bit easy. Like, I already got 10 stacks where I just got a few turns. So, okay, that was a pretty big hit. But still, it doesn't look... Doesn't look hard. Which, honestly, I'm not that excited. Player could never add more complicated AI settings. I know they cannot. Okay, the damage. Okay, so now see, this is when you blast. When he gains this, when he goes like that, that's when you want to try and blast him as much as possible. There we go. Boom, boom. I'm curious if we survive all the way. Also, I'm curious if there's a certain limit. We need better auto battle configurations. Yes, they're slowly gonna add stuff. So I'm curious because I've not seen. Is there a limit to the time? Because I've not seen anything like that. Right now it just looks like I'm easily destroying it. I should be able to get to 100 destroyed stacks as long as I survive, obviously, all the way, which I don't see why I would not survive. Okay, maybe he gets more damage as the fight goes on, because that seemed like I got the bigger hit. Okay, he does look like he might get more damage, which means might need more survivability. You have remaining turns on right side. Oh yeah, sorry, didn't see that. Thank you. Thank you, Hasaya. Thank you, Spin. So it's 200 turn limit, so pretty much smash him as fast as you can. And he does look like he hits harder as the fight goes on. But I don't see it anywhere. Am I missing something? Like, or did I just get unlucky and got 2 big hits on my Morgan and she died? Because I don't see anywhere saying that he gains more damage as the fight goes on. Oh yeah, there's 4 times speed. I just noticed. This is a new thing that they never mentioned. 4 times speed instead of 3 times. It's 4 times speed, or maybe just for this fight. Is this clan boss sort of thing? No, this is the new content. It's Hall of Conquerors. It's a new thing in the restricted area. Hasibreza, hello, hello. Yeah, so I don't think he actually does more damage as the fight goes on. Just gains rising hit, which gives him attack speed. I think just because just bad RNG of that happening, double hits going on 1 person, they kind of destroyed us. But I guess because of that reason means I need to try and give them more survivability, make them tankier. This is good though. I'm happy. I want to see some difficulty, right? I want to see this being not extremely easy, because if everything's too easy, what's the point, right? That's a massive hit though. That's a massive hit. Oof. I got knocked the fuck out. Okay, 1 second. Gotta check something. Okay. So, I just got C+. So, I destroyed it 29 times, and I still had 120 turns left. Okay? Again, I honestly did not expect to, I did not expect to hit 100 first. If I would have hit straight up 100 first going to, I would have been disappointed and sad, right? Would have been disappointed, sad, and I would have been like, this is boring. Like, why is it like this? They need to revamp the stupid clan raid system. It's more useless content I've seen in any game. Yeah, it's like, I feel the clan, this is the problem. One of the things I never liked was the clan raid. The clan raid / clan boss in every single game I've played is one of the most exciting things and has to be one of the best things in the game, because that's where the best rewards usually come. That's the place for most people play with as a clan and stuff. So they really need to revamp that. They need something else. Also, Hasibreza, thank you for the subscribe on YouTube. Welcome along. But yeah, that was the first try for Talos. That's interesting. So, I guess at the end of reset, based on the numbers that you reached here, right? Let's see, Talos. So 28. I think this, you get this reward at the end, right? Every week at reset, you get that. And then you also get ranking rewards, no? Or did I miss something? Oh yeah, no, ranking rewards. So I guess this is just based on your group at the league, right? Yes, I hope I get top 50 so I can get Caliburn Arthur's Frost Relic. I was subscribed long ago, don't know how I was unsubscribed. Who knows? I know Twitch had the weird stuff of like sometimes just people got unsubscribed on unfollowing for some reason. But this is back. Okay, so I like this. But I think we just need a change. So what we need as a change is, if I drop another damage dealer, do you think Surge's Twin Relic will be more useful than a Fire one? 100%. Now that the Flame Relic was nerfed for Surges, from my point of view, nobody should use the Flame Relic anymore. It's useless. It has an 80% chance only to give you 35% attack gauge, whereas the Storm one guarantees you 25% attack gauge boost, plus a chance to push back 25% attack gauge if they have focused target, plus it does some damage. So Storm Relic is gonna be #1 for Surges from now on. I don't even remember what Surges is, let me look. I don't remember what Surges is Frost Relic does, because I never bought it because it seemed useless. Just okay, same thing that one, same thing with attack gauge over here, and then damage pushes attack gauge. Okay, so this one just guarantees to push attack gauge. If it has focus target, also puts attack speed decrease. So no, just Storm one's gonna be king, right? You don't even need skill ups in it in this one. You would like to get skill ups in the second skill, so you get more attack gauge and have focus target landed more. 80%, yeah, it's 80% chance to land it only, and it sucks. It's honestly, they should revert this to at least, you know what, keep the nerf. I agree. In a way, Sergius' Flame Relic was a bit too overpowered, and in combination with Caliburn Arthur, with the amount of damage that he can get from boosting, this one was just too much. So having 35% is fair enough for me, but just have this be 100%. Like you cannot have this be 80%. When I see this, it's not there. I get it. I'm looking at it as if it's not there. I don't like it. So that one should be 100%. That's a massive fail from my point of view on their part. Everything else is amazing, but let's see what else I can try. So I guess another option I could do is I could go with, let me put Nika in the lead. Let's see if I survive. If I put Nika in the lead to give us more HP and I bring Bedivere back for damage, do we survive more? If not, the next test is going to be dropping Bedivere and bringing Ain to have her to keep with that increased defense, the survivability up. Which relic is best for Nika? From what I've seen, they're all good, but at least for the sake of like arena, you prefer to have the Frost one, for example, because that one, you know, doesn't hit. So when you go against Ain teams, you don't hit him, you don't hit her. So just healing and doing that is really good. Honestly, I do believe he gains more damage the fight goes on, but it doesn't show anywhere, or maybe I'm missing it. Because like you saw the damage that he did, he barely did any damage. I mean, look at that, he barely did any damage. So where does it show? Again, if anybody noticed, let me know, because again, it's first try. I've not seen what gives him that extra damage. Like anything else mentions somewhere. Have you tried dots on this monster? Did you find enough dots the boss kill itself over and over again? No, because for this fight, he has this passive. What is it? The monster effect. What is it? Oh yeah, Overload's favor. So he, oh yeah, there, what is it? Dots take a minus 90%. However, there was something that said he's immune to dots just at the beginning. I just don't see it here. So dots do not work against him. Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's good. It gives you, you know, gives you different things to try out. I'm really curious if we go more than 29 this time. But again, I don't see where it says that he does more damage. Like, he just does more damage as the fight goes on. And there's nothing that I saw in his kit that says he gets more damage. Just this rising heat, which we already read, says that he gains attack speed. But no damage, right? Just attack speed. And his damage does not scale off a bit of attack speed. Oof. Big hit. Hello, how are you? Also, are you doing some... Also, you're doing some great damage on the clan boss. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Green. Thank you, thank you. Do you mean this one or on this boss? It's like, it's not like a clan boss. It's the Hall of Conquerors. His crit damage should increase with number of hits he does. Oh, because it doesn't say that anywhere. Did I miss it? Oh, it's this ability switch. The more debuffs, the more attack increase he puts on himself. But I don't see that attack being stacked up anywhere. So maybe it's that ability switch that happens. It just does not pop up to have that extra attack. It's again, you know, it's a visual thing. I don't see it. Yeah, it is kind of like a clan boss toss. Yeah, because it's a different challenge. Okay, so I beat my previous record. Look at the damage. However, this time we did survive because of Nika's lead, right? We got that extra bit of HP, which is better. Boom, and boom. So I have a feeling that maybe, because of the damage that we start getting, maybe the goal is to try and just have a support team around a really strong damage dealer. So for example, I need to have like, oh my god, look at that. So she just straight up died. So maybe I need to have, instead of Bedivere in here, maybe I need to bring Bodwin, right? Maybe bring Bodwin to bring that sheer damage and increase defense. He also puts, Bodwin also puts attack decrease on the boss. But that means I'm gonna lose a damage dealer. So I'm curious if that's gonna be better or not. I will have to see also at the end how much damage Iwera did and how much damage did Bedivere do. Do you think they should start bringing heroes that revive that heroes so we can really use them for such long clan boss fights? I'm not sure this game really requires a reviving mechanic yet. I feel like we have enough ways of keeping people alive that that bringing a revive is not required. I mean, keep in mind, my gear is mediocre, right? My gear is not the best at any means. I still need to farm a lot of things. I still need to. There's lots of ways I can improve my gear. There's lots of ways I can improve my teams. And considering I'm doing this already without having a reviver, makes it be like, yeah, I don't think we need that yet. So the tricky thing is gonna be, without another damage dealer, look at this. I'm 104 out of 200. I'm definitely not gonna hit the max stacks, which again, I am not expecting to. I'm not expecting to hit the max stacks because that would not make sense on day one. It would mean the gameplay is boring. It would mean there's no other reason for me to try and push it. If I beat it, that's it. So it's a challenge. It's a new challenge. It's a new fight. It's interesting. Also keep in mind, I've not leveled up my people to the next breakthrough. I can still get them through the breakthrough. Now, let me see battle stats. Who did the most damage? Okay, so Iwerit actually did do more damage, which I kind of expected, because you know what, she's boosted by Nika. And then some of it from Bedivere. So now let's try. Now then, let's try the same thing. Just drop him and bring in Bodwin. Bodwin is really amazing because of several reasons. First of all, let me just get him Chivalry Awaken 6, because why not? Let's get him over here stuff that brings effect accuracy or attack speed, I guess. Let's see. No, not effect resist, bruh. Effect accuracy. Effect accuracy, and let's see. Anything that's 6-star over here. Okay, nothing with effect accuracy. Got it. Substat. Let's see whatever we have. Okay, I need to farm more. I need to farm more. What's it called? I don't know what I forgot what the name is called. The Arcelus. Poachers of Arcelus to get more of these. But let's see, what do I have? Attack, HP, and defense. Just, I guess, let me just put a random thing on him. There we go. Let's equip it. I'm not sure how much effect accuracy we need, so let me see this. Is 32% effect accuracy gonna be enough or not? Maybe. This one, is it attack speed? Yes. This one, effect accuracy. This one's the HP percent. Okay, so he's gonna be coming in the team to bring us this. Sheer damage and defense increase. And also, when he's with a Frost Relic, he has a chance to land attack decrease too. So I feel like he's gonna be insane for the Talos fight. He can pretty much keep us alive, right? He can just keep us alive with this. And it's pretty awesome. Use accuracy set instead of broken set. Yeah, I could if I have some left over. I need to forge so much. I need to farm so much. Let's see, you actually have a piece. Okay, 8. Let me just use this. Boom, there we go. And then an accuracy chest plate. Let's see, HP bonus attack speed. That could be good. Yeah, I guess let me just use this one. Okay, effect accuracy, perfect. Okay, vigor plus accuracy, 65 accuracy, good HP, good defense. This should be good. Are you still playing Raid Shadow Legends? Yes or no? My highest level on Raid Shadow Legends is level 42, and my highest ever level on Raid Shadow Legends level is 53. I'm not green. I quit like in December last year. I've just had enough, needed a break, so yeah. Is there no other hero that can put attack decrease? There's a Caliburn Arthur that just comes out. He does that, right? What's this though? I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess that's the people that I used in the previous fight. So Caliburn Arthur brings the attack decrease. Guinevere brings the attack decrease. There are a few. You can always just go like this. Go to the hero, go to the filters, skill effects, negative effects, attack down. And you see these are the heroes that do that. Him, Ceres, Sigrun in a certain relic, then what's her name? Sarah, I think it's with the flame relic. Or frost one, let me see. Which one is it? There was one that it says that she puts attack decrease. Maybe the flame one and I missed it. Buff disruption, attack gauge disruption, or maybe it's part of a chivalry or something. Sarah flame, okay. Yeah, just why did I not see it? So Sarah, go to relic, go to flame. Oh yeah, sorry, I missed it, the first part. Inflicts attack decrease 1. So yeah, you can always go like this. If you don't know what something happens, you just go over here, go like that and see who does it. So you're kind of limited. So Bodwin is actually massive. Let's see how this fight looks now. With the, no, it was the second skill, it's just the first line, I missed it. Okay, let's see, is this gonna be better or not? I mean, we're definitely gonna, I think we're gonna survive a lot better. I'm just curious how the damage is gonna look though. Because honestly, he's gonna do, what's his name? Bodin is gonna do third skill, second skill, third skill, second skill, right? That's how he does on full auto, right? Third, second, so that's good because that means we're pretty much gonna have 2 defense ups most of the time, and we're gonna have the damage share as well, and then we're gonna still have the attack down on the boss most of the time as well. There we go, attack decrease, that's 40%. So honestly, Bodwin is one of the best, if not actually the best hero for damage mitigation in the whole game. I'm not sure because I don't have a Guinevere maxed. Not sure if Guinevere competes with him. If she lands all of her stuff, I guess she does have damage dealt down. Plus with 7, I don't think Guinevere has defense up though. So because he brings defense up, damage share, and attack decrease, he's insane. You're gonna miss 43% damage from Guinevere, so you don't survive like 50. Yeah, exactly. That's the goal. I will need to survive more turns. So that's what we're gonna see. Is surviving more gonna be better than having more damage dealers or not? But like as an example, Morgan, you 100% still want to have in the team because she brings the defense decrease and she also brings the, what's it called? The damage taken increase. But maybe I should use her flame one. Maybe I should use Morgan Flame with the third skill. But I think the second one's pretty okay. I just don't consistently keep up the damage taken increase, right? I keep the defense decrease, but damage taken increase, I don't keep it consistently. With a Storm one, it kind of seems. So, oh yeah, also the cool thing for this fight. Frost, Nika is the best, and also Bodwin is really good because pretty much you're hitting less, which means the boss gains less attack gauge, right? Because every time you hit him, he gets 5% attack gauge. So whenever Nika does the third skill, you're not hitting. Whenever Bodwin does the third skill, you're not hitting, which means the boss does not get attack gauge. So definitely keep in mind that. That can help. But yeah, I'm sure we should survive. Honestly, we should survive close to the end. Because we have so much damage mitigation from Bodwin that it should be real good. I really wish I could play King Arthur, but tablet is fully updated on software. Tablet is a Samsung Galaxy Tab 8, full price. Might as well buy a PC, honestly. For 400 bucks, I'm quite sure you could buy a decent PC for a little bit of gaming. You cannot manipulate his attack gauge, and he also gains, as you see, every time you attack, every time he gains, he gets a hit, he gets attack gauge. So he's immune to attack gauge decrease, and he gains attack gauge every time he gets hit. But yeah, damage is definitely getting a lot lower. Damage is obviously a lot lower. However, survivability looks like there's no issues at all. I mean, look at that damage. He's barely scratching us. I'm curious if we really... I mean, honestly, we really need Nika because of our attack increase and pierce increase. Oh my god, what was that damage? How do we take damage? I think what happened is all of the debuffs he transferred into attack. That was still insane damage. What the hell? And we had sheer damage, we have damage increase, so how the hell did he do damage? I guess too many debuffs. Too many debuffs on him, maybe? That's crazy. I heard Minecraft, but that's not the type of game I would play. It's not my thing. Okay, so it's just that massive hit when he does it. That's the problem. Yeah, it's like that's all the buffs. Like it's her own buffs, it's Nika's buffs, it's the buffs we get from Bodwin. It did kind of say at the beginning that you really want Nika for this fight, right? For survivability and stuff. Here it's like pew pew. Yeah, see, we're fine with that one. It's just when he does that hit, that the ability switch, when he transfers the debuffs into attack increase, that's when it's a problem. We're looking good though. We're looking good. We're still surviving. Obviously the damage is a lot lower. Turns are almost done. But yeah, I feel like Bodwin is gonna be king for this. Bodwin, 100% king for this. He brings us so much survivability that makes it easy. You know what? I'm even debating this, but this might not work. What if we actually use Morgan as the lead? Because she gives us the drain increase, right? Which means we might heal enough. So we might heal enough and then drop Nika and bring another damage dealer, but I don't think so actually. Okay, with Nika we lose the... This is why Nika is also mandatory in the team. She gives us that vigor, right? The Spirit Parade, which gives us more vigor for all the fight, all the teams, so makes it easier to use second, third skills. Like you see, we never have an issue with not having enough vigor to use our skills. Maybe I also try Frost Nika instead, because I think her third skill does more damage than the second in the flame one. I have Brennan, yes, but I'm not sure how Brennan would help, because it doesn't give too much damage. Yeah, I already survived 30 plus turns, yeah. Oh my god, look at that damage. I got knocked the fuck out. Morgan Life Drain's 25% chance, yeah. I mean, Brennan doesn't bring Brennan does not bring shields for everybody always. Only when he uses it. I think only with the flame one, and they're only for 1 turn. He does it AoE, otherwise it's just 2 turns. So we almost survived all the way though. As you can see, just when he does that ability switch, that's when it hurts. It's just all of a sudden you're dead. So from my point of view, the 2 best supports for this fight are definitely Nika and what's his name? Why can't I think of his name? Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. Baldwin. So Nika and Baldwin are definitely the best supports from my point of view. Nika brings all the damages, the attack increase, all the cool stuff. Baldwin brings us the attack decrease. He also brings us the increased defense, the sheer damage, you know, all of the stuff. So 33 destroyed only. There's a long way to go to 100. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I'm curious if Ain would work. But then instead of who again? I do not want to drop Nika. Look at that. Is that for all of them? Is that this overall damage or just one? I think this might be overall damage, right? Yeah, this is overall damage. So people that did the overall damage on stuff. Because I'm like, okay, that's why I appear only with that. I'm curious, how many are there in a league? Is it all of the league or is it just a group? Okay, I have a feeling this is everybody on every server. So I think there's no chance for me to get to top of the league. Okay, it's fine. There's no way I'm getting. Once the Kraken start waking up, there's no way I'm finishing top 50. No chance. Did I do more damage? Yes, I did. I actually got to 34. Did I survive? Or actually, no, I did less. At least I did less damage because of... I still died towards the end. Interesting. That is actually interesting. Oh yeah, I guess, you know what I could try? Just go again. Just give her the... So this one does 180. Gives crit damage increase. And then the third one, 231. And deals additional damage if they have mark. But does she place mark from her passive when she hits sometimes apart from this one? When attacking while you have Black Magic Wrath. Okay, attack each. Black Magic Tracking. AoE damage. 3 or more marks. Triggers mark explosion. No. So if I use her just with the frost one, with the third skill, she doesn't land mark if I just do third skill, so... She does, I think she does do it when you go in battle. Like, yeah, that's not gonna work. How about 4 DPS with all of them in Life Drain set? I know, Life Drain, I just never saved. Life Drain sucks. Life Drain sucks. But yeah, 2 DPS seems to be the way. I didn't get the new Arthur. That's gonna be something I need to do. I'm gonna summon tomorrow, maybe I try it with him. Plus, you never, I'm not trying to harm your culture or anything, but want to say anything, would you harm you? I know what you're talking about, Green. I have no idea what you're talking about, Green. So if I try this, no, if I try this one, okay, attack. So he does 231. Let's ignore if we don't land mark. And then the flame one does 180. And then the first hit crits, puts crit damage, crit increase, and then lands mark. So, and then this one does that. So That one's 180, this one's 200 and some. Can I get some more chivalries that put mark or something? Yeah, no, so I do think that the flame one's the best for her. Because at least with this you do land mark, and when you land mark, he has less defense and less evasion. However, so this one lands defense decrease. Let me try the Flame Morgan. Defense decrease and then Flame Morgan lands. Damage taken increase. No defense decrease though. This one though, if you keep boosting your Ewirit, charges attack gauge by 50%, gives attack increase, give each ally a shield. I wonder if damage taken increase is better. Oh yeah, let me max it out. Why is it? Come on, max out the ultimate. Give me this one. Thank you. There we go. So I'm curious if the damage taken increase is better than the defense one, because I could land that more. So let's go with Flame. And let's go with... Let's go to quick settings. That. She always uses that. And I guess let's bring Bedivere back, right? Because seems like Bedivere's the way. Bedivere does that. It didn't take damage out of him, right? Gear off of him. No. Maybe you can use the Frost one, but you're gonna need to use skill 2 to put the mark. So you'll need some effect accuracy. Yeah, I mean, she still lands it, right? She still lands that mark even with this one, as you see. It's like I don't have a ton, I have a little bit of effect accuracy. I'm not sure what the requirement is, right? Not sure what the requirement for effect accuracy is for this fight. I've not looked. I've not tested. That's something we could check, I guess. I'm curious though now if it's like with Flame Morrigan that lands the damage taken increase more. If it's better or not. I think it might be. Because it doesn't look like the defense is that high. It looks like the damage taken increase is kind of better. Especially goes for 3 turns. Should have most of the time. We're just not going to have 2 turns of defense decrease all the time, right? 127, 134% for Forbidden Dungeon Hard. Yeah, but this one's, I'm not sure if it's like same level of difficulty or not, you know? That double attack increase for Nick from Nika is insane. Force Mark doesn't require effect accuracy. Yeah, the next ones, I still landed. Like, if you noticed, I still land some. They should not be here if she just, you know, couldn't land it. But it kind of seems like she still lands it. Not more than that, I guess. And I think it's actually a lot lower than that, even. Seems like the additional up to 10 levels you haven't upgraded could bump you up. That's why they have the Gorgos raid up. People will be farming gold for the 10 extra levels. 100%. Like, I definitely can give my people that. The breakthrough levels gives us a lot more HP, a lot more attack. So that's gonna... Obviously, again, that's why I meant earlier that if I hit 100 with what I'm showing right now, or close to 100, I would be sad, because that means what's the point of the challenge? What's the point of, you know, the other upgrades that are available? It means, like, you know, there's no point. But at least we see that it is challenging, it is harder, which is what I expected. With a lot of gold XP, Gorgos seems to be the best option. 100%. Gorgos is now going to be the place that people are going to spam even more, especially since they lowered the cost. It's now 14 per run, not 18 anymore, right? So that's a lot better as well. You go, Nika. You not Nika, Iwerit and Nika. You go, smash, girl, smash. And yes, I do believe, like I said, I do believe that the damage taken increase is actually better from Morgan's Flame Relic than the Storm Relic that puts the defense decrease, right? Plus, I've not re-geared my people in a long time, right? Again, I can definitely get some better stats on my people. But yeah, double damage dealer 100% seems to be the way. I might need to get my Nika again, some more HP if I can, switch some different builds. Maybe I try to swap her from the Vigor to life sets. I got knocked the fuck out. Yeah, that's where it becomes problematic. Once we start dying, it kind of goes downhill. Green, what are you talking about? Like, it just seems like you're randomly talking to yourself, or like, I don't know what's happening. Are you okay? I need 130 million plus to upgrade all, 8 million from 60 to 70. Also keep in mind that the best team for Talos, you cannot use these heroes in the other two bosses, Hrungnir and Penvid. Oh! I did not know. Really, K-Order? I didn't see that. So if I did this fight over here with these heroes, that's it. They're locked for Talos. Well, that's something that we need to know. Yeah, it might have to be the option K. Cannot do Cat Stage 10 thanks to Servius nerf. Need to build him, win and try, yeah. They mark the heroes used for each boss, you remember which is which. That's not good though. I hope the other two I can use dots on then. Because if I cannot use dots on the other ones, it's like I need to build more heroes. So if that's gonna be the case, I have a feeling I'm gonna need to swap some stuff. I have a feeling I need to build Clarison then, instead of Bedivere, to bring as another damage dealer for this fight, right? So pretty much to have a full Serpent team over here. So obviously at the end we're gonna see Bedivere with the most damage, because, well, he's the only damage dealer alive, right? Still, it's an improvement, right? Having Morgan use that Flame Relic with the third skill instead of the second one is a lot better. Again, there's so many improvements I can get on my account. There's so many, so much more damage I can get, because I'm lacking some stuff. Like, yeah, I think this is it. I can end it. Nika just might never die. Nika might never die, but apart from that, I think we're good. And that's it. Nika just keeps third skill, third skill, third skill. Okay, I think I can forfeit. I hope it saves it. I hope it saves the damage, right? It should be 37 stacks if we forfeit. Let's see. Battle stats. Obviously Bedivere did more because he survived. I hope it saved it, otherwise it sucks. No! Fuck off. Okay, so if you forfeit, it doesn't save it. I think you can reset the record. Okay, so actually let me see. So let me look at the rankings. Okay, so yeah, it kind of looks like different teams for different stuff so far. Interesting. But if I go reset the record, so let's see, if I go over here Enshrined challenge. Okay, those 4. I can still use them though. Let me just for the sake of testing, let's see. So if I go ahead and do this, reusing heroes in the Hall of Conquerors will reset the record for any stages where those heroes were previously used. Please review the stages to be reset below. Do you want to reset these stages records and proceed with the challenge? So pretty much you can try and use them everywhere, just you cannot use obviously on all 3 like Kay said. So you can test out, right? Go on every single fight, test, see what you do best, and then you decide, okay, these are my 3 teams, what do I lock out? So for example, in this one, what I was debating is try and keep this a Serpent team, right? So if you go tags, go Serpent's favor, who could be a good addition over here, right? We have these 2, and then another damage dealer could be her. Or we can bring a damage build Sigrun that also brings survivability with her passives and counters and stuff and places mark, and then we can try and go with Frost Relic and then have her use the 3rd skill. So 3rd skill dash dash. This one just heals herself, right? We could go this way. I think to go for max damage you need to consider the weather effect as well. Yeah, I don't see, there's no weather effect though, I don't see nothing. Yeah, environment effects, nothing. Mind that 1st and 2nd bosses are geared towards Stag and Serpent in this order. Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of thought it like the 2nd boss fight in a day, so Gawain will do better there. Oh, okay, I think I have Gawain. Should be okay. Curious if this team actually works. Obviously, Sigrun doesn't have much damage, so she does bring us the damage dealt decrease as well. So Sigrun could be also a good option, especially again, she's Serpent. She does reflect some damage. She brings us more marks. So this could actually work. Again, this is just testing, because like Kay said in chat, the 2nd fight might be more towards Serpent, so we might have to use this team in Serpent instead. But we're just testing, right? That's what we're doing. Just testing stuff, seeing how things are going. Definitely the Flame Relic, Frost Relic, where it does a bit more damage. We still land at damage taken, damage done decrease, damage dealt decrease with Sigrun, so that's really good. We still always have the Vigor, which is fine. Just it's gonna be a survivability as we go later into the fight. How is it gonna be? That's gonna be the question. So you gain a better chance by using Stag heroes for Fenvin and Serpent versus Hrungnir. They give benefit to those type of heroes. Oh, okay. That's good to know. So I guess it's funny that I started with the last one. I should have not started with the last one. It's fine. After this fight, we're gonna jump in the middle one and see how that one goes. What's happening there? Okay, there we go. Does the pen feed is buffed up version of base pen have not opened game yet? We're gonna check it. Don't worry. We will check everything Hazib today. That's the goal of the. That's the goal of the stream. Boom, boom. It's exciting. I love it. This is what I want. This type of challenge, this type of boss fights, testing, tweaking, bringing different heroes, trying different combinations. This is what's fun in these types of games, and this is what I want. Exactly, more new content. That's what I want. I want to see more new content. Bring something like this every month, or you know what, even have stuff like this going in rotations, right? Like Watcher does a really good job with that. They bring Immortal Codex, if something comes in rotation, you have a period of a break. They bring something else back, and then you need that. Like King Arthur, they're missing a massive potential. This was my problem always. The market craves for a game like this. The market craves for a game like this to be good, right? King Arthur has the huge potential, has massive potential. There's also people that, you know, maybe got fed up with Raid. They want to try this, but they come, they play this, they beat everything in a couple months, and then they get bored. So they're like, okay, why am I playing this? Then if I get bored, and then they just go back to Raid. Same with other games. So they have massive potential. They really need to keep working on this, keep giving us new content, because you know what? People want it. People want it and doing good. I love this. Like, this is fun, and this is just the first fight, right? Go King Arthur, go. Valentine Ray, hello, hello. Is the boss working? I think he does. Yeah, he does just... Look at that. Oh, yeah. I think he's just doing that, but because he doesn't have any hair or a head that the hair would be attached to, you just cannot see him doing the... I don't know how it's called, the head spin dance from you know, Rock. Nerfs suck, but that means so many new builds may come up. That's true. Like, the thing with Sergius, I am not surprised about Sergius's Flame Relic nerf. The only thing I'm disappointed with is they should have not nerfed the chance to land it. That's dumb. Especially because everybody went for Sergius. Everybody bought him, bought his relic, you know, they focused that. They should have just made that be 100% chance to still land it, but lower it, right? It's like, fair enough, I get it. Lower it to 35% attack gauge boost. It's still okay. Just they just went with just too much nerf, right? Lowering the attack that he boosts, lowering the, what's it called, the chance. Like 80% means nothing. Like with 80%, I'm never gonna use that anymore. I'd rather use the other one that's 100% to give me 25% all the time, right? And it does some damage, and it lands focus target. The storm relic. Yeah, rip our boy Sergius. Also, I just noticed, sorry I missed it on YouTube. Kieran87, thank you for the subscribe on YouTube, appreciate it. Dennis Kjellström, I hope I said your name right. Thank you for the subscribe on YouTube as well, appreciate it. Welcome everybody. Hope you're having fun, hope you're enjoying the stream, and hope you're excited like me. New content, King Arthur, that's what we need. The game has massive potential. It can be huge. Just needed some stuff, and yeah, so it kind of looks interesting, right? See, so I even had Stigrin in this fight instead of Bedivere, and it kind of looks like, you know, I can almost compete there. Just, there is some RNG. When he throws that shield, if they both land on one person, then it just becomes impossible. Also, keep in mind, my Stigrin has a random build. That's what Stigrin, like, you know, Stigrin doesn't have a proper build, just has a... I think she has a damage vigor set. I think that's what I have on Stigrin, a damage vigor set. So, and it's obviously not the best, so maybe I can get her be even better as a damage dealer. Could improve it, but pretty much I compete with this. I compete almost the same level as the Bedivere one. The Bedivere one I got to 37. Obviously, Iwera died a bit early, so that's a bit problematic. I can get more levels on people. I need some more stuff, so that's interesting. I think the one thing that Raid has going for it is it has higher hero cap. No matter how much money you spend in Raid, you can never have an account that has every hero's maxed out. That's true. That's true, Hasib. And also the fact that they do have lots of stuff. You know, it's a 6-year-old game, right? Lots of content, lots of things to do, lots of things to do for power creep. There's always something happening. And the number one thing that, even though people hate it, but that's a key thing for games like this, is the fact that they have fusions. The fact that they have fusions every single month, it's pretty much giving people a reason to log into the game every day. Even if you skip that fusion, you still come and check what else is happening. So constant things happening in games is what keeps people playing. The fact that we had a month where like there was nothing interesting happening is not that good, right? It doesn't have to be like, you know, people don't have to come in full-time job at like Raid for hours and hours. But you need to give them a reason to come back. Like I said, 1 week have this, or like, you know, 2 weeks have these bosses. Next 2 weeks have something else. Next week have a different, you know, give interesting things. Like one of the games that does stuff like that best is actually Watch of Realms, right? They have the Codex, they have this boss challenge, they have this new event. They always have things rotating, and that's what keeps people engaged, keeps people logging back into the game again. And it's what made it work. Okay, so I survived. My first 200 still survived. Hey. People complain Raid's like a full-time job, but they play it nonetheless. That's true. It's like if you want to min-max, if you want to be one of those people that min-max everything, you got a full-time job it. Otherwise, you're like, you know, you're like chill. So one, I know you may not be a doctor or anything, but I think I'm developing something in my brain. I might just say, go get MRI for a bit. I really hope it is not anything bad. If you think that you have something happening, Green, that 100% book a doctor appointment now, right? It's like if you're doubting something about your health, don't waste a second. That's something that, from my point of view, people should always focus. Number one priority in life for every single person should be your health. If your health's not good, nothing's gonna work. You're not gonna be able to take care of your family. You're not gonna be able to work. You're not gonna be able to enjoy your hobbies. You're not gonna be able to do anything else. Health always comes first. That's my always like priority. Health comes first, then second is family. Because again, I cannot take care of my family if my health is shit, if I'm dying. So always take care of your health. Please try Tarask level 10. Okay, K order. You want me to try Tarask 10? So we take a break from this and then we move to the next one. Also what you said. That's what King Arthur Legend right needs. Higher level cap, new bosses, new dungeons, new heroes, nerfs, buffs. 100%. We need new stuff always happening. So let's see. Did I actually beat Tarask since they changed it? Oh yeah, this is my team for Tarask. This is the team that I used to beat Tarask. And I think it works. I get the first hit, that's fine. There we go. Also, you want new adventure chapters. They're gonna have new story, I think, right? They did say they're gonna add new story. I don't use Surges for the cat anymore, yeah. I just bring, what's her name? Just bring Gillian. She brings a tag age, she does stuff like that. You might take some hits, but you should still be able to survive. Most of it, right? If you bring all flames, you're gonna survive, I think, right? Most of the time. Let's see. Boom, boom. Yep, see? Flame survives. And trust me, I don't have my people extremely tanky build. Just pretty much Gillian instead of Sergius, and that should work. Did I get the new unit build up? No, the real Xlow. I did not even pull for Caliban Arthur. I think that might be tomorrow. I might just build him, right? Or I might just pull for him tomorrow and then on Friday build him. But yeah, see, this is my team now. So okay, it's no Surges. It is a bit slower, but it should still work. Like, yeah, we're gonna take some hits, but we survive. I think most of the time we survive, right? There we go, see? It's like we don't die. We're fine. GG. Salut, salut, Boggy Games. Merci, merci. It's a lot slower, right? It's pretty much what's this? 421 split by 3. That's 1 minute and 30 seconds almost. 1 minute 20 seconds, something like that. That's good. They made that level difficult, I think. Which one, James? You mean the Tarask 10? 100% Buggy Games. I'm gonna go all in when that one goes live. 100%. But yeah, so my Shrine of Storms now is just, instead of Sergius, I'm using Gillian. Gillian OPOP. That's why, you know what? I want her Chivalry 3. So when I pull my other ones, I'm hoping to get her Chivalry 3, because at Chivalry 3, she has this. She has increases this effect to boost 2 people. Pretty much what it means is, when this passive triggers, right, 70% chance when an ally recovers HP to give a tag H to 2 people. When you have a Chivalry 3, she does this 4 times. So, yeah. But yeah, this kind of works, right? Just put her in the lead, or if you... either her or Gillian, but obviously Nika if you have Nika, because Nika's OPOP. Nika Chivalry 8 is kind of like every single team in the game. Nika Chivalry 8 should be in there, right? She is the queen of the game. She's just insane. The fact that she brings that Spirit Parade to everybody at the beginning of the fight, which is the equivalent of all your heroes having a vigor set, is the best. Just hands down best thing in the game. You pretty much, all your team has a vigor set, and you're good to go. You can use all your skills, you can smash all the stuff that you want. It was just perfect. So that's Tarask. Okay, so how's my Nika build? Let me show you. again, honestly, I've not rebuilt my people in a while. I've not done, I need to do a lot of farming. I've been slacking for over a month too, just like some tweaks here and there, but currently my Nika is built with a vigor set and just random pieces because I don't have 6-star HP percent stuff that I can put to complete the life set or anything. I need to farm more Apolea, for example, right? I could try and do a counter set, right? This over here, counter piece over here, but then do I have a counter piece over here that's 6-star? No, I don't even have a counter set piece. Then what else I could do? Just have a 6-star speed one I could try. Then this, so like I need to do a lot more forging. So right now she's in a vigor set for me. At the bottom I would need to try and get this be a immortal set to try and give herself alive. But I don't think I have an HP, right? Effect resist, effect accuracy, defense. So I kind of need an HP or a recovery belt before I swap her, and then she would be immortal. But her total stats, 44,000, almost 45,000 HP, 2.6k defense, and some attack speed. Honestly, the one thing that you care about Nika, as much HP as possible, with decent attack speed, like 200 plus attack speed, and then some recovery in there, right? I have a total of 40% recovery. Because you want her heals to be massive. You want her, when she does this third skill, to be like, it's maxed. Oh yeah, let me level this up some more. I need this to be maxed. I need more healing. Come on. Hey, there we go. One more. I just need to farm some more of these. Yes, there's a new max level, level 70. And that's if you have somebody Chivalry 10. So as an example, let's say my Bodwin, right? He's, what is it? Info, there we go. It's called Breakthrough, right? So he's level 60. If I max into level 70 as a rare, first of all, 6.4 million gold, so watch out for your gold. But it does give him like almost 200 more attack, 250 more defense, and like, you know, 1500, 1700 more HP. That's really good. If you look at somebody like a Nika, for example, which maybe I should do this, she gets 3000 more HP, more defense, more attack. Somebody like a Iwerit, look at that, over 120 more attack, more HP, more defense. So you know what, let's just do this. Let me get Nika to level 69, I guess Iwerit to level 64, Morgan to level 68. Buy gold. I'm gonna need to spam Gorgos a lot. And now we're looking a little bit better. But we're just gonna, you know what? I've been saving this. What is it? Where's the consumables? I've been saving some of this pots. Keep in mind, I'm fully free to play. I've been saving. I've been saving a lot of stamina chests. This one and that one. Guess what? I'm gonna be farming Gorgos like a madman, right? Just put it in the background, do 4,500 runs, and that's it. I think the only thing that the game needs as another like quality of life improvement, I don't think that they added it yet, but they should add a thing when they should add a thing over here to say use refills when available. That's what they need to do, right? Just put something to be like use stamina refills, because I do not want to go and, okay, let me see, keep counting. How much do I need to load out to make it 4,500? Because if you want to be efficient, right, with your stamina, so I would recover, like for example now, I'm not being efficient. My stamina is not recovering. So what I would need to do is, I would try to, they would need a way to be like, okay, consume stamina or use crystals for stamina refills. This one's also, that's a good thing that they lowered the stamina cost for this as well, right? I'm really happy about it, so I think that was a good choice. After this event, I'm gonna hack Gorgos pretty much. Yeah, I mean, that's when you should do it now, because there's nothing, I mean, yeah, is the event dungeon, but there's still a Gorgos dungeon going on right now, so you should be doing that. I really hope one thing, right? And hear me out, because this has to do with the lifeblood of the game. This has to do with the thing that would make the game survive, right? Okay, I just did one fight. I'll just use my stamina later. But I really hope that nobody, and I'm not kidding, right? Even Krakens, I hope that nobody can do the maximum damage they want. Like, I do not want to see every go to the ranking tomorrow, and see that people did 100, 100, 100. If I see that, I'm gonna be disappointed. If I don't, I'm gonna be happy because, hear me out, that's what makes any of these type of games work. Challenges, right? Like, it should be achievable, right? It should be achievable to get to the top damage and whatnot, but it should not be just like you go in, throw your Kraken heroes, Kraken gear, that's it, GG. No, it should be testing involved. It should be team compositions, test moving around, doing this gear, doing that gear, bringing this hero, taking that one out, right? That's how these types of things should go, right? So far, obviously, it's still a few hours in. I'm not sure any of the like big Krakens. I'm not sure what clans have tested. It's I think like the CLS is one of the big ones. Then I know there's the Rev, one of the big ones. So when those people come, I don't want them to see 100, 100, 100. If that happens, I'm gonna be disappointed. If I still see this, right, or maybe I'm gonna see like 80s, right, 70, 80 on most of them, fair enough. Because that means people have to strive for it. People have something to work towards. People have something to improve towards, right? It's gonna be obviously lots of leveling breakthrough levels, lots of the maybe more awakenings, chivalries, right? If somebody has fully level 70s, fully chivalry 10s, everybody, and they get to 100 to most of them, I guess fair enough, right? But most people should still be struggling. That's what makes it fun, right? Having a challenge to try and beat it. I guess we saw that, right? I'm curious if we could save a preset. We cannot, right? Anyway, I'm just gonna throw people in there. Let's try the second boss, right? Let's have a look at Hrungnir. So, this one we do have some environment effects. The previous one we didn't, right? So, for Talos, we had nothing. Okay. Hrungnir, we do have, he is fire element, so that means you need frost people. You need frost people for this fight, or fire to be a wrong element. Then people that benefit for day heat. So day heat is what's the name? Nika benefits from day that you would use from here. And then heat Iwerit that I would use. Gawain could be another one that you would use. There's no, I'm not sure I would use Sergius. Maybe if you can put attack speed decrease. Sergius could be interesting. But yeah, this is good to know. So this one does have environmental effects. Let me see, does the other one have it? Penweed has it as well. So Penweed has Storm, and then you Night and Rain is what you benefit from here. So that means Morgan can be good. Tristan. Lot. I'm not sure I would use Lot. So there are some things different to keep in mind. Just the last one that we chose, there's no environmental effect. So yes, let's look at the second one, Hrungnir. So monster effects for this fight, same thing. Every time he hit attack gauge, immune to dot, immune to attack. I don't like the immune to dot, right? It's like, it's fun to try and use dots. Just should have left them to be an option. Over here, okay, so for the Penweed, there's nothing but your heroes grant. Okay, so look at this. Grants all stack favors allies attack increase 20% for 2 turns. Passive. So I guess this is just at the beginning though. Because if it's just for 2 turns, then it's like, doesn't really matter. Did this one have bonus? Oh yeah, this one has it as well. Grant all serpents favor allies attack increase 20%. So that's that is interesting. It's really interesting. But let's see what he does. So for passive, when attacking, 100% chance to gain overwhelming fear for the rest of the battle. Then if you do not have Overlord's favor, 100% chance to gain Overlord's favor for the rest of the battle. Okay, overwhelming fear increases attack speed and lowers the damage taken. That sucks, counts as buff. So I guess, can we remove it then? We could remove it, that could be good. Overlord's favor, the target of this effect is immune to normal status, duration increases, and being stolen from. Okay, fair enough. The other passive, when target dies, 100% chance to charge his hero's attack is 80%. Gains damage dealt increase 2 for the rest of the battle. So if somebody dies, you're fucked. If somebody starts dying, you're gone with this. Okay, let's see. First hit. Attacks 3 random enemies. Chance to decrease attack gauge every attack. I hate this. This sucks. I know this fight. Oh boy, so maybe attack gauge immunity is gonna be important over here, so somebody like a Ceres could be good. Because I think, she puts that on the third skill. So Ceres might have to make the team, but we'll see. Okay, Spitting Sparks, attacks one enemy. Decrease Vigor by 2. Okay, again, lots of problems with Vigor. 100% Nika needs to be in this team as well. Okay, Ben Card's Valor removes all overlord fears from self and charges attack gauge by 100%. 100% chance to prepare Blazing Destroyer. Attacks on enemies 3. Oh my god. Wait, what? That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. When that happens, we're all dead. Attacks on enemies 2 times. Total damage 140. Attack gauge disruption as well. Okay, so no attack gauge boost. 100% not gonna care about that. And then this one, same thing. Attack gauge disruption, just different thing. So this one looks like you want attack gauge. You wanna stop him from getting attack gauge, right? Oh no, just get that attack gauge immunity maybe. You know what? Let's just throw our Serpent in there and let's see what's happening. So, Serpent, he's immune to attack gauge as well, right? I think I saw that. Yeah, attack gauge decrease immunity. Okay. So same thing. Just go with the same people. Boom, boom, boom. And let me throw Sigrun again. Go with Flame one. Let's try like this. Let's see what happens. So this one would have a this. That one. No, wait. This one. And then Sigrun like this. Oh no, actually I can go with the Frost one. Because I can do those hits. Let's see, what does it recommend? So Everett, Bedivere, Nika, Morgan, Ain could be a good option as well. Okay, remove buff. Okay, so remove buff, Sergius, Ceres, Vigor Charge, which again, abnormal status. You know what, let's bring Ceres instead, I guess. Just 1 damage dealer, and then Ceres can do just that one. Yeah, we're gonna reset Talos. Let's try. Let's see what happens. This looks badass. Oh, wait a second. I did a mistake. I forgot he's fire. So I need to bring whatever I have, either fire or frost. I should bring frost. Do I have enough? Wait, does she do stuff on the frost one? Let's see. Triple hit. Remove buff. Damage taken increase. Okay, so I guess I want Morgan's Frost Relic. Come on, give me the second one, please. Max out the second one. I'm just gonna be spamming the second skill. Come on. Come on. Yep, because this one, chance to remove 2 buffs. Perfect. Damage taken increase. Perfect. This one, I don't really need attack increase, shield, whatever. I have Nika for that. So I think that's what I need. I think I just need Frost Morgan, which I bought from the shop, right? They added Morgan stuff in the shop, which is massive. Thank you very much. I think I'm just gonna be short on the white dust, which is gonna suck. It's fine. I'm just gonna try at whatever level I have it and go ahead with that. Yeah, I don't have the white polishing powder. It's fine. I'm gonna try lower level just to see how it actually goes. There we go. And then for her, for Ceres, I kind of need a relic for her. I guess I can try with the flame one, with the storm one, see if she survives. Let's just try it. But if not, I have the 2 or 3 legendary relic selectors, so I can always just do that. Okay, let's see how this one goes. Wait a second. I need to make her use the second skill only. I guess she's just gonna boost the attack gauge. At least he went to Everett, so that's fine. Okay, we put the attack down. We do the right stuff. There we go. We have attack gauge immunity, so that's good. Boom, boom. There we go. So far, so good, right? I'm curious if this one is easier. The second and the first one's easier. It's good. Oh yeah, so I guess buff removal is really important because he places that overlord thingy, right? He places on him whenever he does stuff. Sorry, or is it the Great Clamor? And if you don't remove it, that's when he gets the other stuff to do the crazy smash. Or is it this one? Or is it this one? Is this the charge that he just kills us with? Is that the big version though? Yes, it is. Oh no, it's the small version of the damage taken increase. That sucks. I'm curious if this is the one that he does and just destroys us. Is it the big smash? Okay, that was the big smash, but he didn't quite kill us. So we're alive. That's important, right? But having the attack decrease from a Cerberus definitely helped. It also puts the attack gauge decrease. Immunity on us, so that can help. Okay, he put on us the attack gauge increase. Sorry, the attack gauge increase block, so I guess that's fine, we're okay. Should cleanse it pretty fast. There we go. Looks okay, just when he charges to do that big smash, that's when it becomes scary, right? When he charges to do whatever it is, that one that does 1,000,000 damage. That's when it becomes scary. Anyway, odd one. My birthday was on the 4th of this month. Happy birthday. I'm not 20 years old. I was born on 4th on Monday 2005. Here's the start of my life being an adult. It's root beer. Hey, enjoy. Enjoy the beer. Okay, this one hurts. When he does this big smack, it hurts. I'm curious if we're dead again. Or not. Also, I'm not sure if actually the Frost Relic is the best for Morgan for this fight. Again, after this, I'm going to try and bring her with the Flame Relic instead. Because she only lands the small version of the damage taken on the second skill. She does remove buffs, though. However, we already have Ceres, right, that removes buffs. I'm not sure we need Morgan to do that as well. So maybe just bring her in the Flame Relic again and just use the third skill. Okay, yeah, so he just destroys us when that happens. That's insane. I just barely survived 20. That's that's not good enough. And keep in mind he had double attack decrease. So I think this is the overwhelming fear when he does that. When he has 4 of those, he just does and destroys us? No? Nika's like, I'm not dying. She's like, I'm staying here. I'm just curious to see what damage comes now. What's happening exactly. But the damage kind of seems the same. It kind of seems to me like that charging thing, he should not do it, right? Seems like that might be, or maybe I'm wrong, right? So removes our Overlord's favor from self and charge attack each by 100%. 100% chance to prepare Blazing Destroyer. Wait a second. So if he removes this, that means we can stun him? Right? Let me try that. So, let me put the flame one. Let me do this. Or actually, just do the second one, because that one removes buffs as well, right? Yep, remove buffs. Damage taken increase. Wait a second, no, this one. No, pushes the attack gauge. What about the storm ones? Is this one? Oh no, this, okay. Storm one's bad though here. The wrong element one. You know, let's just go with this and use the third skill. And let me see who brings some stun. Do I have anybody that's Serpent that brings stun? Or, you know, no, actually, no, it's not stun. Let me bring her. Because she puts that taunt, so maybe that works. Let's see, does that taunt thingy work? Maybe. Because I feel like he should not be doing that charge. Right? It does push a little bit of our attack gauge down. Okay, so the provoke that she lands, that's what I want to try and see if that one actually works when the boss is doing that charge, right? Because it kind of shows like, okay, if he removes the Overlord's fear, or sorry, Overlord's favor. Okay, so now we should be able to provoke. Or maybe try stun instead. Okay, we just got destroyed. I guess that doesn't work. You need to remove those buffs. So I guess I can just keep Morgan in there. Just let her do 3-2, 3-2, however she wants to. But then instead of Sigrun, let me try and bring somebody that actually brings stun or freeze. Oh yeah, I guess let's try with Flame Lancelot, right? He does bring stun on the second skill. 70% chance to land. Or do I have anybody that does 100% stun or something like that? Let me see. Anybody that brings 100% stun. Because if stun works, then that might be something that we need to use when he does that crazy charge thing to stop him from doing it. I guess just keep him for the stun and just try it out. So let's see. Let's see, because that means that we might need to bring that type of control when he charges, because otherwise he does so much damage that it's, you know, the second time he does it, you're dead, pretty much. Or close to that. Okay, he changed the weather to day and rain, which means just him gains the benefit and Nika, okay. He put the dot take and increase as well. Yeah, so dots do work, it's just 90% less damage, I guess, if I saw right. Right, because he gets a turn. After he gets a turn, he should be taking some damage. Let's see. Yep, just a little bit of damage. Okay, so that works. So, when the boss does the charge, you 100% need to bring a control. A stun, a freeze, a something like that. And that's the way to deal with it. That's good point. That's really important, and I love it. I love it that it makes us require a different type of mechanic, right? Like, you can stop him, because that's what I thought. It's like, when he does that, that's insane damage. It shouldn't be that hard as, you know, as early as we saw it was. So the fact that we can actually stun him when he does that charging to hit us, it's good. It means we're gonna need to bring some people that do control in the team. That's cool. That's cool. So pretty much we're gonna have to look at who brings stuns, but also bring some damage, also bring some dots, or not dots, debuffs or some other stuff, right? That's what we need to look at. I think the only things that would work would be stun and freeze though, right? You can always try some other stuff, right? You can always try some other things. So we'd have to look at Serpents, who brings some sort of a control effect, and go with that. But that's good to see. Okay, good to know, Green. Okay, let's see. Stun, do we get stun from Lancelot? There we go, stun. Okay, so stun is extremely important for this fight. or like, you know, any type of control, I guess that works. I'm curious if just brainwash, confusion, stuff like that works. This one looks okay though, so far so good. Like, it looks like we're surviving, it looks like we're okay. We might be able to go all the fight, right? Dot definitely barely does any damage, that's for sure. And I think for the sake of buff removal, Morgan's flame one's enough, right? It does remove enough buffs. I'm curious if our frost one... So frost one just brings some attack increase, brings some shields. Interesting. So the idea over here would be... Oh, by the way, let me see. So they said they gave us that buff. Do we have the buff on all the fight? Or just the first 2 turns? Because I don't see the buff that says like, oh, hero buffs, blah, 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 in defense. Permanent effects, max HP. Nothing. Apply dungeon effects. Grant all serpents favor allies attack increase 20% for 2 turns. But this only happens at the beginning, right? And then it goes off. I guess I'm going to check that again when I go in. Try lot is good. Yeah, lot is really good, but that's what I mean. I'm curious if brainwash or confusion or stuff like that, does that stop him from that charging thing or not? Because I didn't see anywhere. That being said. Okay, so he charges again. He's gonna do the second skill and stun him, hopefully. Boom, there we go. I guess I just want to leave this all... I mean, we still got 100 turns. You know what? We still got 100 turns. And we already did 26. So you know what? Let me try this. Let me actually put him to only do the stun. Just in case. Because, you know, something bad might happen. He might just not do that stun. He might miss it once. So I want him to go... Whenever he has it, just use that. Because it uses less vigor as well. So that's better. But this is looking interesting. And then again, the next one, Frost Morgan's gonna be the good testing. She removes boss with the second skill from her passive, Morgan, so that's good. She keeps the boss under control, which is fine. And it doesn't seem like his damage scales up as much as Talos' damage scales in the other fights, so that's at least... That's reassuring. Ideally, you would want a Serpent's Favor. Okay, we missed. We actually missed. We missed the hit. Bruh. But not ideally, we want a Serpent's Favor person that brings stun or freeze just to stop the boss from that. Or if Brainwash, Confusion, Oblivion work, then even that as well. I'm not sure if they work though. If not, just I guess what's his name? Lancelot's just gonna make this team for me. Oh yeah, but this way, with this team, what's her name? Iwera doesn't have the mark, so then when she does her third skill, she doesn't do as much damage. So she might have to be flame in this fight for me. Interesting, interesting, interesting. It looks like the damage goes a little bit up, but again, it's not as bad as Talos. So, there's a chance, right? I'm saying there's a chance that we might go all the way. Oof. As I say that, I take a massive hit. I took a massive hit, but we're still okay. Oh yeah, I guess we did have some breakthrough levels on people, so that does help a little bit, because we gain more stats. Okay, Lancelot with the stun, please. Boom, there we go. I'm curious if we have, this is something to look at. If we have, I know there was somebody that can put stun for 2 turns. So maybe somebody like that's gonna be really helpful in the fight. Putting stun on for 2 turns, because if you can stun him, just, you know, keep him controlled. Or actually, you know what? Lot might actually be better, because I think Lot, but again, does the confusion brainwash work or not? I think Lot has a, extends the duration of abnormal status effects. Right? Something like that. See, theory crafting. This is what's fun. This is what's fun. This is what's interesting. This is what we want to do. Lot Frost can be leader and do CC plus vigor. I'm using it. Yeah, I know, but like it's he could do that. It's just like I guess I would replace like I said, what's his name? I would replace Lancelot if his stuff work. So you're using Ahmed. Are you already using Lot for this fight? And Oblivion, Brainwash, whatever he has, does that work? Does that actually stop the boss from charging? Obviously, I'm gonna test after this one's over. There we go. 36 turns. Yes, please. That was interesting. Obviously, another 1 damage. We were at some damage from Lancelot, some from Morgan. Interesting. It stopped him. Okay. Okay. That's interesting then. So let's try that then. Let me remove Lancelot. I don't think I have a lot built though. Okay, let's see. What does his lead? What does he bring as the lead? Okay, attack. Okay, more damage. So I'll take it and then still have her over there. But then my problem was, let me see. So this one, 3 hits, remove buffs, damage taken increase. 2. Why did it say? Why did it say 1 though? Or is it 3 the highest one? 2. Why did it look like it was the lower one? Anyway, attack gauge to 1 ally, individual chance to grant each ally attack increase, shield for max HP. Let's just try and use this and let her YOLO, okay? Just let her YOLO, and then for him. Oh yeah, Flame Lot, Frost Lot actually places the thing where it gives us... Oh yeah! He gives us that thing that we can freeze him, right? With the flame, with the Frost Relic. Interesting. Yes, I should level him up. Any skill ups that I can give him. Just this is the one that I cared about. Effect accuracy increase for the rest of the battle. That's perfect. That means we're gonna land our stuff. Ignore resistance, effect resistance. Okay, what's this one? Roman status, okay. Let's see, I have gear on him. I do have some random stuff. Okay, let me just throw some random stuff and see how this one works, because he might be key in there. There we go. I might just have to bring a damage build. What's his face? Damage build Lot. Right, just bring that. Look at that. I don't even have... Oh my god. I mean, I guess, you know what? I don't really need effect accuracy because he does play stat on himself. So just bring whatever. I have it that's high level. Maybe even attack. Let's see. HP, attack speed, crit rate. Big resist. Nope. You know what? Let me just place this on. He's not Serpent though. That's the thing. He's Bull. One thing I wanted to check though is... Let's see. For the Serpent's favor... not this on tags. Okay, Serpent's favor. Who brings us stun, if any? Or let's see. Can add another filter. Oh yeah, negative effects. Let me see. Stun. Nobody would stun. Freeze. Anybody would freeze? Nope. Root binding. Confusion, just end, temptation, fear. Okay, taunt. Okay, we have taunt. Okay, nice green. So I think, let me see her actually. Does she bring the taunt? Okay, so she brings Mark. Mark, nothing over there. So when an ally is hit, she can taunt. So that means when he charges, obviously he's not gonna hit. So no taunt over there. And then Queen's counter, trigger when hit again, so it doesn't really work. So is it the other relics for her? Maybe the flame one brings taunt. Mark. No taunt again. Is it the storm one? Decrease attack gauge, attack decrease. Okay, so the storm one brings taunt. So this is not gonna work. So there's nobody, again, unless I missed something, there's nobody that's in the Serpent's favor that brings us that CC effect, right? The crowd control that stops him from no polymorph, no freeze, silence, no confusion, only like uncommon. I'm not gonna use that. Bind, no stun, sleep. Actually, Morgan does sleep. Morgan does sleep in the storm and the first skill. If only she would use the first skill as well. Interesting. Let me just run this. Let me just run this now. Let me see what the quick settings are. So you want this to put that on our people. What does this one do? Oblivion. This one does Oblivion. So I guess I just want this to just keep putting accuracy increase. And then chance to freeze, abnormal status immunity, all of that fun stuff. So let me run this while I just go shake hands with a friend. Be right back.
Meditation through the yoga lessons, going greener by the minute. Soon I can't wear any other colors. Posters covering my walls, but they fall down. Diving deeper in the books that we read blind. Breathing in and breathing out to get smarter. Not working out for me, yeah. Got no money on my mind, tell my mommy I'm alright. Even laughing at the jokes you tell me. Keep myself inside the lines, leaving tidy all the time. If you ask me, I am fine. Got no money on my mind. Don't you worry about me. If I keep feeling like I'm missing something, don't you worry about me, yeah. Don't you worry about me. Got no money on my mind, tell my mommy I'm
Okay, what's happening? How's it looking? I'm back. Think we remove enough buffs, right? With Morgan. We're fine, we survive. Yep, she removes buffs. We also put, oh yeah, we also put attack speed decrease, I guess, with Lot, which is extremely helpful. The less the boss goes, the more we go, therefore the more damage we can do. Also, in this form, like I said, Morgan gives us that attack gauge boost for, what's her face, for Iweret, which means she's gonna go a lot. I think it might just be the RNG of do we actually land the freeze from what Lot gives us. If not, that might be problematic. Okay, we did land the freeze. So we do have quite a few chances with the several hits from Iweret, with several hits from Morgan when she does the second skill. Why does it do this? So it says damage taken decrease, the small version. Or maybe it's only the passive that lands the big version of damage taken increase, damage taken 3. Because when I looked at her flame one, it said 3, and the frost one's the frost one, same thing. So why does it say it's the small version? See, it's a big, maybe it's only the passive that's the big version. Okay, that was bad luck. That was a ton of hits, all that went on lot. Attack speed decrease is massive though. So good. So I guess Frost is kind of like the best one because he keeps doing it on Morgan keeps landing it on Iwerit, which obviously means she needs to get more turns because she's the main damage dealer. Oh yeah, I wonder for how many turns does Lot land that buff? Because maybe I just make him use A3, A1, A3, A1. Let me see over here. So Magic Infusion, Bitter Cold. Or is it not that one? Is it that one? Okay, boss does like to hit us a little bit. We're still okay. Oh yeah, it's only for one turn. Maybe if I skill it up. I have to check if I skill it up because obviously didn't skill it up. This is gonna be awesome though. It's if Frost Lot just becomes very important, that's gonna be huge, especially because most of the time that's the weakest one, right? Frost Lot is kind of like the weakest relic that he has. So the fact that that will have a reason, it's gonna be so good, especially because it's his base relic, right? We get so many chances to give hits that we're always gonna be able to land that freeze on him, so that's good. Also, again, landing the attack speed decrease from the same buff from Lot's Frost one is really good. Start getting some damage, but we're still good, we're still surviving. Just obviously the damage output might not be the best. Just a ton of vigor going on. I'm curious, honestly, I don't think we need Nika anymore for that attack increase, right? And maybe she does help us with pierce increase with the vigor increase. I think it's just too much vigor going on like this. I think with Lot having it's fine. So maybe Nika can be replaced by somebody else that brings some healing and damage. You do 3 to 1 at skill, but try to max skill 3 at help. Yeah, I don't have skill 3. Okay, we'll end that freeze. That's good. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm curious if we actually drop Nika for somebody else, because in the Frost Relic, we already have the attack increase brought by Morgan. We have some shields. So we just need somebody else. I'm curious if without Nika, just another healer or somebody else that does damage and healing, preferably. Oh, you know who does that? You know who does damage and healing? Shivery 8 Ain. Shivery 8 Ain does damage and healing, but is that enough? And I think that healing is on a cooldown. I have to double check. Because like, okay, the healing, we would miss it from Nika. We're gonna miss a little bit of pierce increase, but I think we would get by without it. The attack increase we get from Morgan already, and I think she lands it for 2 turns when she does it. And then the vigor, we do get some vigor boost from Lot. So that means Nika can be free. She does not need to be in this team, ideally. Yeah, I have to see what Ain. I have to see if Ain is only Shivery 8 that she does the healing, and if does that have a cooldown or not. Oh, that was a big hit. Okay, Lot almost died. That was a big hit. That hurt. So I think we will need her in... Oh yeah, we might need her in the stag fight. That's true. Okay, so we did 36. Actually 37. a little bit more than with the Lancelot one. Oh yeah, because I had lots spamming the third skill, he has 0 damage. So it's mostly the Iwerit show. Oh yeah, let me quickly see this. So this buff, Serpent's Feather allies increased by 20% for 2 turns. So let me see, is it only at the beginning? Because if it is, I don't really care. What is it though? And it's only 20%, so that doesn't really matter. Because if you get your own attack increase, it's not like it stays there, so... I don't think that really matters, that buff. So even though it says it does that, because it says for 2 turns only, because there's not one of those permanent all-fight buffs, it doesn't matter, you don't need Serpent, honestly. So I think that's the situation. I think you don't really need to go like, oh yes, Serpent is they're boosted, if I read it right, because it's only for 2 turns, right? It's not like you gain that attack for the whole fight, so... Right, I guess let me go again and let me just stop the auto. So let's see. Yep, attack, we have the attack increase, we're gonna look at it, it's 20% attack for 2 turns. But then as soon as I do Nika's third skill, I replace it with a bigger version. So that is irrelevant, right? Look at that. Attack 20%, attack 40%. And that's only for 2 turns. So the fact that it says it gives us that buff, it's completely and utterly irrelevant. Like, it doesn't matter. It's like they shouldn't even put it there. If this one would have said, however, you know, whole fight, grant all Serpent's favor, attack increase 20% for the whole fight, and count as a different buff, that would have been different. But like this, it's like, I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. Bigger recharge, it does require suggest these 2 abnormal status. Okay, yeah, let me see, I wanted to see this. So, if I skill it up, Magic Infusion, Bitter Cold. Okay, so I need this skilled up twice. Please give me the ultimate. Please, for the love of God. Come on. Give me the third skill. Please. Oh, fuck off. Bruh. It's dodging every single one. What the... Oh, come on. How can you dodge every single one? Like, everyone. Not once or twice. Not all of them. Finally, I got one. But I still need one more. Oh, my God. I still need one more to increase the Bitter Cold turn +1. Jesus. How can you... Oh, my RNG at its finest. It's like, oh, you want it? No. No, you're not getting it. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, this seems to be the good one to use. Seems like Frost one, obviously I'm going to need to do Tarask, and they suck to farm Frost ones. I need to get some more of the white polishing powder. Oh boy, so I think this might be the thing, right? This might be the team. But then my question was, who can I bring instead of Nika? So instead of Nika, I just need somebody that's brings damage and healing. Who does that, right? Can bring some damage, some healing. I guess one of those people that can do that is Ardoin, right? She does damage and healing. Let's see what does she do in the Frost one. So after 3 attacks 3 times, hitting 1 random enemy each time. Okay, flicks polymorph. Heals all allies by her attack. Removes 1 debuff from all allies. Grants all allies attack increase 2 for 1 turn. So we might be able to bring an Ardoin as a healer, spamming the third skill, have her in the counter set, and a full on attack counter attack set. Because whenever she counter attacks, because she's Chivalry 3, she would do damage with this. So this might actually be the one. Do I have? I need to find some more of this. This might actually be the testing I will have to do. Up until then, who else brings me healing? So who else brings me healing and some damage? I guess some dot healer, but that's not good enough. Also, I wanted to see her. I've seen... I've never properly used her. Thought that the Frost... some people try Gillian. Yeah, but she doesn't bring that much damage. She brings healing and boosts some of your attack gauge. It's like I'm trying to see, you know, min-maxing stuff. I guess I would not use Clarison because for this fight I do have these as damage dealers. But you know what? Again, I don't need this. I don't need the Serpent's Blessing, so I feel like that, you know what? I feel like the team would not be this, right? I would not bring Serpents, because this one's irrelevant. Again, 2 turns, that's it, it's gone. I feel like this might need a different team, actually. I think I would still stick with the normal team with Talos over there. And then over here come with a different damage team, right? From a different element. So this could be like a Bedivere team, right? Just have Bedivere in the lead. With Lot, right? Then if we don't have Nika, who's another good healer, I guess obviously Gillian could be one, but Thorin could be a really strong healer, right? But I would need obviously not the store one. Even he's interesting. Let me see, what does he bring with this one? Okay, inflicts mark and defense increase. Okay, so not that one for Storm. What other options could I have? Even her, I guess, right? Vivian. Okay, so heal one ally. Okay. Effect accuracy increase, frozen heal. Is it only one ally? Does she not have an AoE heal? Just converts that. And then heal ally with lowest HP, so not the best. Okay, this one heals all allies, but it's not good enough. Damage. And then, okay, so the flame one looks awesome. Heal all allies. Also does some damage. Also chance to inflict burn, so maybe Vivian could be a good healer. But I guess, yeah, let me just try Gillian, because she has the Frost Relic. And then who else? Who else can I bring in here as another damage dealer or something like that? Because I still have the control, damage, heal. Then, I would have to look at somebody who's a good frost damage dealer. I guess Gawain could work. Oh yeah, Gawain works in this fight as well, because when he lands that Scorching Sun, Burning Sun, remove one buff whenever he hit. I guess just for the sake of testing, let me just throw in... Right, well, who did I take out? No, give me Gillian back. Him with the Frost on could be good, right? Tristan Frost could be an interesting damage dealer. Let me just throw him in there. So let's see, what do we use? Gillian, do this, do this, and then I guess, what does this one do? Yes, let's just do that. Out of curiosity, let's see, how does this one actually work? Plus, do we have enough of the Vigor? That's gonna be the question. Oh yeah, I need buff removal, you're right. Buff remover instead of Cormac. Okay, who removes buffs instead of Morgan? I do not want to use Morgan. Okay, let's see. Negative effects. Buff disruption, remove buff. There we go. Okay. Osiris. Oh boy. You know what? Screw it. Let's throw in Sergius. I just remembered, even though he sucks, let's throw in Flame Sergius. Because when he's attacked, he throws that... he throws focus target, lands attack speed decrease, all of that stuff. So let's see how this one goes. Okay, let's see. Boom. I'm not gonna have any defense decrease, any of the other stuff. Yep, there we go. See, he lands that. Now every time he gets hit, he loses a buff. Oh yeah, I should let... Nope, not this one. Skill order. Just let Lot YOLO do whatever. Curious if this works. Yeah, this one might need to have a quirky stuff, because I have a feeling, even though it says that you don't really need Serpent in this fight, right? Oh my god, look at that, 80% chance, and then only Gillian actually got the tag each boost. See, that's why it sucks. That's why the nerf they did to Sergius, this Flame Relic, sucks big time. Oh my god. Come on, land that freeze, do something. Okay, actually, even Oblivion works. So any type of abnormal status effect works. You don't necessarily need to have freeze or stun. As you saw, we even did Confusion or Oblivion, which is it still works. So Lot's definitely gonna be king for this fight, I think. Sergius, I guess, just sucks because we have that attack gauge block from the boss. But yeah, this looks like it might be working. Okay, let's see. Again, boom, boom. Yep, freeze is going. I'm just curious how much damage we squeeze out. Because again, in this team, we have no defense decrease, no damage taken increase. So ideally, that's what you kind of want in most fights. So for this fight, you want to have a buff removal. You want to have some sort of a control or abnormal status effect. Damage, healing, and then somebody that again brings some sort of defense down, damage taken increase, stuff like that. So ideally, instead of Sergius, I'm thinking instead of Sergius, can use the somebody else again. Somebody brings buff remover and defense down, damage taken increase, one of those things. Well, I'm thinking of starting this game. Any tips or guide for new players? Thank you. Pyso99, of course, I can just link you my Ultimate Beginner's Guide, right? That should give you some good tips. But overall, if you just follow me on YouTube, right? That should give you some... I have plenty of content. I post videos daily, right? So that's my Ultimate Beginner's Guide video. And obviously from there, you can see my YouTube channel. You can subscribe. I have plenty of content on King Arthur since it came out, so you definitely can go check it out, and I'm sure you're gonna find most of the things that you need help with. And I hope you're gonna enjoy the game. Now, some things have changed, right? There was a massive change that happened these couple of days, today and yesterday. However, most of the stuff is the same, right? Most of the stuff in the way that the game works, your priorities and stuff like that are going to be the same, and you can follow through that beginner guide. You can follow from my channel from the beginning videos. You can look that I have, like, you know, who to prioritize, who to 6-star first, things like that. Those are still relevant. Just some things have been changed recently, and you know, we're all catching up to it as well. And I hope that's helpful. I hope that's helpful, please. So, but yeah, I think after this one ends, it definitely looks like damage is gonna be rough. We're gonna be calling it a day. It's actually been fun. Let's have a look on Twitch if anybody is playing King Arthur Legends Rise, right? So we can draw people on Twitch too. It kind of seems like it's just me and a Russian content creator, which I'm not sure. I'm not sure we should raid that, because obviously most of you will not understand, unfortunately. So I don't know, let me know if either do that or if not, just raid or we just end the stream on Twitch. You guys decide. Twitch. What do we do on Twitch? Do we raid somebody or just end it? And same thing obviously for YouTube. But yeah, thank you for hanging out, everybody. Thank you, Daysuri, for coming through as always. We had fun. I'm really excited about it, right? It's something different. It's something fun. It's new content. It's a challenge. It's testing. It's everything that I like about these types of games. So I definitely loved it. I guess we're just, like I said, we're just gonna end this the stream. There's not I don't see anybody that we should be, that's like we should raid in Twitch. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Again, like the video, subscribe to the channel for on YouTube, follow on Twitch. Hope you had fun, and we're gonna see each other in the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.